Though. You're a good egg, you are. I love this lady.
Oh,
how are you?
It's nice to see you.
You too. It's been ages.
I know.
What, like a day? Yeah, a day.
I think so.
Do you know what? Claire was just saying how much she's been here recently, and she was like, "And you?" I was like, "Yeah, we should both move in." But I am only about 5 minutes away from. You should move in with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
There we go. So just move in with me.
I'll bring the dogs.
Bring the dog.
Girls and the dogs.
Might as well.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Sorted then.
It's crazy anyway, so we might as well just, you know, the more the merrier. I'm excited about this evening, Jewellery Makers, are you?
I am. Yeah.
So not only do I have this gorgeous specimen to my right, and you are.
Thanks. And you.
I also have the huge privilege of possibly introducing you or welcoming for, I don't know if it's the second, third or fourth maybe time, Simon is going to be joining us from 7 o'clock. Simon, for those of you that don't know, he is our merchandiser manager. He is a man with power and authority here at JM, and he is promising an ultimate clearance. So basically, let me just explain. There are certain strands which are very closely guarded, gemstones which are very closely guarded and under lock and key here at Jewellery Maker. Rightfully so, right? I hear you all say.
Yeah.
However, if you know, with his presence being here, we might be able to sort of twist his arm into something special. So something that even the likes of Tom, producer Tom, wouldn't dare do. So 7 o'clock, that is happening. He's going to be joining us in the studio, so that's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I've seen your jewellery, Claire. I mean,
I loved the kits.
They're insanely beautiful.
Really beautiful.
So gorgeous.
Yeah,
like
thank
literally,
you.
Was that made out of wire? I know that's a ridiculous question.
The sort of the filigree one.
Well, all of them.
Yes, it was.
Because I looked at them, I was thinking, this looks like it's actually been cast.
Yeah, no, I did most of it myself. Not the middle bit, but the rest of it.
You did. Wait until you see, honestly, the kits are so beautiful. You'll know what I'm referencing when you actually see it. They're incredible. They really are, and the beautiful kits. And for what you're getting as well, seriously affordable. So let me just tell you how this evening is going to go. I almost said this morning. We have an avalanche kicking off right now. So basically what that means is that we will start at the highest price point and everything thereafter will drop. So the price will be lower. How low can we go? No one knows. No one knows. To be honest, I can probably go a bit lower than you, Tom, because you are really tall. That's me trying to do a joke anyway. Sorry. All right, yeah. Shouldn't have tried, should I? I'd quite like to see Tom attempt to sort of, what is it, the limbo?
Maybe you could do that later.
What do you reckon, Tom? Do you reckon you'll be good at the limbo? No, not so much. You're all 6'5" of you? Yeah, perhaps not. Okay, so within this avalanche, we have actually got an amazing star buy. Now, which one is it? Is it the entire bundle? All of these? In an avalanche. So, okay, but where in the avalanche? Well, nobody knows, apart from Tom. He knows. Oh, and Kerry. Kerry knows. Do you? Are you going to tell us, Kerry? No, she says. No, okay, all right then. You two are in cahoots in there. Cahoots in the gallery. Can we say hello to our wonderful crew, Jewellery Makers? Let's do it. I tell you what. I love it when I come in on an evening and I see this gorgeous lady. It's Emma!
Yay!
There she is. See?
Good to see you.
You know, good to see you. Basically, our Emma, she loves my dog more than she loves me.
Hey.
It's all right. It's true. It's fine. It's true. It's fine. And I'm okay with that. We have got as well another gorgeous one in the gallery. We've got our wonderful Kerry. Hi to you, Kerry.
Yay.
There she is. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Kerry, how are we, darling? And how can we forget? He is the captain of our ship, Thomas.
Yay!
There he is. Hiya, Tom. Are you feeling rested? Because you've worked some shifts recently, haven't you? Good. And I will not forget, because there is no show this evening without our floor manager, and that is lovely Tom. Is he there?
Yeah.
I can hear him. Oh, it was a bit messy behind there. Okay.
Yay, anyway.
Anyway, Tommy! Right then, should we get this show underway? So, I'm starting with, the only issue is, are they on T-bars or are they, okay, can we pass that over a bit? Yes. Thanks, Em. Thanks, Em.
Ooh.
So I'm starting with, that's amazing Tanzanite.
Oh my word.
Look at the amount of pinks that are coming through. Tanzanite is highly pleochroic. Well, actually, we call it triachroic, which basically means under different angles you'll see different colours. So yes, it's a solid blue, but you will see flashes of pinks and mauves within quality Tanzanite just like this. Wow. Beautifully faceted into your drops. It's a 24 carat strand opportunity, and there is one in the world. So first come, first serve. We launched this, quite rightfully so, considering each of these are individual solitaires, at £250.95. That is an amazing deal. You know, just consider for one moment the fact that if you were to go and buy a Tanzanite ring, it will feature one Tanzanite gemstone. Okay, they might be slightly larger, they might be slightly smaller, but you pay more than that for that one gemstone, wouldn't you? £149.95. I will count them for you, actually. Amazing. Beautiful quality. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 27 individual solitaires.
Gorgeous.
Because that's how I look at it, Claire. This is a parcel, it's not a strand. I actually object to the word strand. Perhaps this is the evening that I bring this up with merchandiser Simon.
Yeah, I think you should.
You know, with this kind of quality, I actually don't like the word strand. I've made no secret of it. I say it quite frequently on air. I just think this level actually commands parcel. I know they're drilled, which is obviously makes it, you know, useful for us as jewellery makers, but the quality in itself, I can almost imagine actually unwrapping like you would do if you were at the Tucson Gem Fair.
Something like
that. Exactly. You know, if we were in Arizona or any of those places. There's one in the world, so this is, of course, it's a more considered strand, but what you're getting is a far more considered quality of Tanzanite here. So probably one of the finest that we've actually offered you here at JM. You can see the clarity, can't you? I mean, each of those drops, and then they're not opaque, they're not wishy-washy, not Tanza white as I call it. They've actually got that depth of saturation, which is, you know, it is really, really crucial in terms of the overall valuation.
Wow.
Pardon? So from really? So Simon's here, by the way. He's in the gallery. And this is, Simon literally is giving the nod of approval for everything. There he is. So you will see this evening deals like never before.
How exciting.
It is. I know. But you've also got to consider here, folks, there's one of these in the vault. So that's, you know, it doesn't take it's not business savvy to keep that one there, irrespective of the quality that it actually is. Okay, I still need to move these closer. Hang on a minute. Yep, I haven't got gadget arms, though. Hang on. This is beautiful. Amazing quality turquoise. I'm going to guess this is USA before our graphics say. Just because the vivacity of the colour, yeah, guess so. Because you can spot USA turquoise because it has got a real intensity of saturation. I'm not saying it is definitely from the Sleeping Beauty turquoise mine in Arizona, but if it is, then it's no longer in production. The mine is no longer unearthing this gemstone, and hence the price tag has skyrocketed. We should be bringing it to you at £111.95. That's where, again, it has actually sold on air before. What would you do with something like this? Because this is high quality turquoise.
No, I've got my turquoise rondelles, so I wear them every day in the slider bracelet.
I'm wearing a lot of turquoise lately.
Yeah, I love it.
Beautiful.
Absolutely,
and people spot it, they recognise it instantaneously.
It's such a vibrant colour, isn't it? So
maybe get your certificate of authenticity as well. Like I said, the fact that it is USA turquoise really does add to the desirability and the valuation of this gemstone. Wow, $75.95, a price avalanche. I do like an avalanche, but how low can we go? Who knows?
Yeah,
only Tom actually knows what we can do. 48 carats, and it's a long strand, Claire. So I mean, this is going to go a long way as well.
It will go a long way, and you only need a few, don't you, to have that impact because of the bright colour.
Well, like your bracelet there.
Yeah, I think I'll probably go about 9.
9 rondelles on your bracelet there. So you could probably make that. What do you think? About 8 times over? possibly?
Yeah, at least, couldn't you?
At least.
Yeah.
And have matching earrings to go along.
Yeah.
So that's $75.95. When you're thinking about it that way, it's a really good investment, especially if you have got, a jewellery business or if you're making for gifts and presents. That's a great strand to actually invest in. Okay, moving on to Sapphire Cabochon. That's an Ellism. Moving on to... I say it all the time.
You do.
Moving on to... I can't do it. Can you open it for me?
Oh.
This one... Now, they come in these cases. In this case, I'll do my very best.
Oh, look at that.
Amazing quality. So is this Burmese? Thai? Oh, okay. Right. There are certain locations around the world, or I should say certain gemstones, the same with your turquoise that you had earlier on. The country of origin massively affects the actual value of the gemstone. So if it was Burmese, if it was Kashmir, if it was Ceylon, then I would say, wow, wow, wow. Do you know what? Thai sapphire and Thai ruby are very, very, very limited now. As you can imagine, the scale of the actual island itself is not vast. So there's very, very, very few sapphires actually being unearthed. Amazing colour. It's estimated 90% of the world's gemstones will actually pass through Thailand because they are specialists actually in the cutting and the treatment of gemstones. Amazing colour. Look at that. That's beautiful. Oh gosh, I've been here 10 minutes and I'm already tempted. £80 and 95 pence. I might as well work for free, because this I'm really tempted by. Incredible quality, deep, beautiful, velvety blues. Think about the Royal Engagement ring.
Yeah.
What kind of saturation is the Royal Engagement ring? It's this, isn't it? It's that deep, almost like a liquid blue. Do you see where I'm coming from? Exceptional quality. Notice how there's no colour zoning whatsoever. Notice how it is continuous throughout the entirety of the gemstone, and it almost looks liquid-like. That's again that's in reference to the actual quality of the diaphanity. Light is influencing the heart of the gemstone, otherwise you wouldn't see the glow that you're looking at right now. Wow, 60 points in a genuine Thai sapphire. I purchase. I'd like to collect as well, and I in particular collect places like you were talking about your turquoise earlier on, and how that mine is rumoured to no longer be in production. Thai ruby, Thai sapphire are definitely put on that list as well. Get it sooner rather than later. Well done. Loving, loving, loving the avalanche. Okay, so let's do, I love this strand. This is probably one of my favourite strands of all JM history. Let me explain what. You know how much I love garnet, don't you? You know how much I love it. And the fact, I hated when it had the semi-precious title, because it's not semi-precious. Some of the rarest gemstones on the planet are actually garnet, like Tsavorite garnet, which is this beautiful green, Demantoid garnet, let's think colour change garnet, Spessartite garnet. These are all different colours, which are highly, highly collectible. Imagine putting them all onto one strand. Well, that's what this is. It's the perfect garnet collection in one purchase. And we're going lower than, what was their last price? £65? Wow. So here is your Tsavorite.
Beautiful.
Those beautiful intense greens. These are all completely and utterly natural. You've got Hessonite, you've got Spessartite garnet, I'd imagine, oh, you've got purple garnet.
Yeah.
Purple garnet, extremely rare and sought after. Yeah, never in my wildest dreams did I think we'd actually be bringing you multicoloured garnet here at Jewellery Maker. This really is one for the collectors and the connoisseurs. So if you're looking for rarity, if you're looking for high value, then I would definitely look towards the garnet family, most definitely. 24 carats here of natural beauty. There is no known treatment to alter or enhance garnet. It's beautiful or it's not. So as you can see, incredibly beautiful. Yeah. Every time I see this strand, I'm like, gosh, that really is amazing. Our target price for this strand is £69.95. But you know that we can't stay there because we're in an avalanche, so we have to go lower. We have to go lower. Are you hearing what I'm hearing?
Yeah, I just started listening to him.
It's barely 1:15. We're in an avalanche, which means that whatever move Tom makes now is going to affect the entirety of the show. And he's just said to me, Elle, I'm going to take £40 off that price. I didn't bring my phone in today. Oh my goodness. You've heard it. I've said it. It's happening. That does mean that everything hereafter has to be at that price tag as well, including the star buy that we're actually bringing you, a big bundle full of Jaspers. But this is something, to put this into perspective, Tsavorite garnet commands one of the highest prices per carat of all gemstones. It's certainly up there. It's really up there with the likes of your Alexandrite. It's up there with your Parabas. Very, very, very considered gemstone. And you've got that in this strand. Not just once, you've got 4 big rondelles as well. I wouldn't just be buying one of these. We've got quantity of this. 72 of these available in the vault, but I know that our JM viewers are very, very, very gem knowledgeable. You know rarity, you know desirability. Get your certificate of authenticity, because it will say all the information that is on the graphics right now. We're going to be talking about that tomorrow morning as well. It's an additional 25 pence, but it's worth having that. Honestly, I always get a certificate of authenticity. Keep hold of it for valuations that you might make in the future on your pieces of jewellery that you create. That is one of the biggest shocks, I have to say, probably of the week. £40 off what was already an amazing price. Because being truthful, you know, prior to my jewellery maker experience, I'd never believed that I would own anything like purple garnet or demantoid garnet or Tsavorite garnet, especially not at £30.
Yeah, lovely, isn't it, on one strand? So if you sell, then you don't have to buy all those different strands to have all the different garnets. So if you're selling on, you
could separate them, couldn't you? You could actually, because you've got hessonite, the cinnamon stone in there. You've probably got colour change, I'd imagine. I don't know, influence it to UV light, and you'll see. Amazing. Make sure you check out those baskets. Okay. So what? $29.95. Boulder opal. Where is that?
Is it hiding there? Look.
Aha!
Oh, I don't think I've seen this size.
It's a long strand too. Look at this. I'm just going to hold a section. It's across the entirety, but look at this. So Boulder opal is opal, which is actually cut, including the host rock. So you have these wonderful rivers of opal within. It's up there in terms of price per carat as black opal. Amazing quality. So yeah, this is the host rock. The darker colour is the host rock. But you know, like sort of a night sky on bonfire night, the darkness actually allows us to see the visible colours in the displays.
Standout, isn't it? Definitely.
The same occurs when you actually look at Boulder opal. You see those flashes of blues and reds and yellows all the more within the gemstone. I've only got 11 of these available, jewellery makers. So if you want to own some of the most wonderful, spectacular opal on the planet, then here's your chance. My goodness, you know when you just keep forgetting that we're in a price avalanche and what we took it to last time, the previous price, £27.95 for 56 carats of natural Boulder opal. I mean, this is Australian opal too, so their national gemstone, some of the finest quality. I mean, look at this one here. Can you see those blues? It's like an electric blue. Coming across, absolutely alive with energy. Then here, truly, truly amazing. Well done to you all. That is incredible. Do you own Boulder opal?
Yeah, I've got the larger size. Yeah. It's beautiful, really, really beautiful.
It's amazing. It's one of those fascinating gemstones, isn't it?
Yeah.
Big cabochons now. Oh, we're going to the Alps. We're off to the Alps. Beautiful snowy scenes, freshly fallen snow.
Oh, there's a bat in this one. Look at that one. Look there.
Where? Let's see.
There's a bat. Can you see it?
Oh yeah. Or a bird.
Yeah.
I more see a bird.
Do you?
Yeah, like a crow.
Okay.
But okay, we can go with bat.
It's interpretation.
It is exactly.
Yeah.
There's no right or wrong. There's no right or wrong. It's like those ink prints, isn't it? At the end of the day. What do you say? Do you know? Can you imagine them asking us that question?
I don't think so.
No, nobody
You're being
ever.
good anyway.
Yeah, let's not do ink prints at any time soon. I think they'd be quite concerned with what comes out of my head. Anyway, what is dendrite agate? Basically, agate we know is a beautiful gemstone. It's fantastically durable as well as beautiful. But every so often you get these wonderful displays inside, which are called dendritic inclusions that grow within the gemstone. They look a little bit like moss or fern-like inclusions. No two will be the same. And I learned this recently actually on Marie's and Simon's trip to India. You were there, Simon, when they had that perspex and they were running it over the dendrite agates to map out where they were going to cut. Yeah. So one of the few of traders that actually do that. So they'll actually very meticulously plan out where they're going to cut the gemstone, just to make sure that they are as perfectly visual as physically possible. So yeah, they actually map it out beautifully. It's wonderful, isn't it? So the reason why, some of these opals will be spherical, some will be pear drops, some will be more of a marquise, is because that's the most beautiful way to cut it.
Yeah,
so,
all the thoughts that's gone into it. Yes.
Yeah, it allows the lapidist to cut them at their most beautiful. Wow, under £10. So I've got 2, 4, 6, 7 here in total. We're in a price avalanche. You've got star buys to go. We've still got 40 minutes on this hour. 40 minutes to go. That's incredible. Do you work with dendrite agate much?
When I get chance to, yeah. I think some of these are drilled,
Really?
Yeah, I think, they are. That's amazing.
What, you've actually got some drill holes?
Yeah, I've got some drill holes in there.
So you can actually suspend some of them then?
Yeah.
That's great that we're doing a mix.
It is, yeah.
So there's a mixture. So if you wanted to actually create a pendant and you weren't a wire worker...
Look, that one's got...
Like myself...
That one's got a drill hole at the front, yeah.
I'm not a wire worker. I'm useless with wire. So to actually have that little drill hole there really makes a big difference to me.
And those three, they're really discreet, aren't they? That's brilliant.
Amazing. Well done, everybody.
Brilliant.
Well done to you. So it's star buy time, jewellery makers. Now you're not just getting one strand in this avalanche. You're actually getting, how many is it? 3? 3 strands in this star buy. Oh. I always look at this new variation of your jaspers, and for me it's like modern art. It's incredibly visual, it's incredibly vibrant and fun. Up next. So I was referencing this the other day because we had some, I think it was when we were actually launching, or one of the launches that we actually had this jasper upon. And I was saying it reminds me of abstract art. Yeah. Because and I read out the interpretation of abstract art, and apparently, and this won't be word for word, obviously now, but apparently it's a painting or a work of art in some way, shape or form, which is not trying to interpretate actual life. So it's not trying to be a person, it's not trying to be a vase of flowers or anything like that. It's art in its own unique form, and that's what I see when I look at these strands. So this is genuine jasper. You've actually got multiple different variations of your jasper, which have been basically reconstituted into these most amazing colourful spheres. So imagine the most beautiful jaspers with the most amazing colours, and you're just taking little pieces of those jaspers, because there is multitudes out there, and just bringing them all together in this one amazing bouquet of colour. Reconstitution, we do this, we use that with pearls, we do it with lots of different gemstones. Have you heard of the copper mojave? Mojave pieces, we do that with apatite and lots of turquoise as well. So rather than discard maybe tinier pieces of quality gemstones, they actually reform them all together. So it's taking the finest colours and reforming them into the perfect bead, effectually. But these are These are genuine gemstones. This is a prime example, in my opinion, of why we should never, ever, ever turn our nose up at gemstones that have actually been treated in some way. It's taking something that is either responsible treatment, or it's making something that, you know, we might never see if that occurrence actually hadn't occurred. Already lots of you are there. Already lots of you are multi-buying. Now, you know that this is going under £20 because it is an avalanche. We should be bringing it to you at £21.95. That's what we should be doing. That's working out at what, £7.32 per strand. It's not bad, is it, considering they're all 38 centimetres?
Yeah.
Tom wants to have fun with this, he says. Okay. £17.95 is working out at how much? £5.98. Now, you know what I'm going to do.
Oh, I didn't know if you were going to do that.
Well, I can do that too. I can do that too. That's 6 stretchy bracelets straight away.
Yeah, that looks
straight
really nice.
away.
Yeah.
Love that. Excuse the scratches on the hand. That's what comes with having a pup in the household. Or you could do the classic twist.
Yeah, do the L twist.
Do the L twist. Go something like that.
Yeah, that's nice.
I like that.
Me too.
Perfect holiday jewellery. So we're under £5 at the price that we just saw. Tom says, how about under £4 per strand? They've got some of our favourite sizes here, Claire.
They have. And so many beautiful colours as well. So it's going to go with, you know, loads in your stash, isn't it? It's going to be
4mm and 6mm and your 8mm. They are, I think, probably the sizes that are most requested with us here at Jewellery Maker. It's all down to personal choice, of course, but I love a 4mm. You love a 4 or 6 or an 8?
Yeah.
Or all of the above?
I do like the 4.
Yeah.
I do like the 4.
I like only because you can stack them up, can't you?
Yeah, and especially if you've got that graduation, you could do. You think of all the different sorts of combinations of rosary linking you could do with those.
Love it.
Really
Absolutely
nice.
love it. Under £4, Jewellery Makers, grab it whilst you can. It's a big star buy for you this evening. All because we do have our merchandiser manager joining us. He's joining us in 35 minutes. They are all getting the nod of approval, or that way. He might say no. He might say no at some point. No, you can't do that. But let's be honest, we can all gang up on him. We can all gang up on him. Not really, no, we wouldn't do that. But it does mean that you're going to have like groundbreaking deals this evening. So it is the show. It is the show to be watching. Under £4, it's started. It's well and truly started. Hello to you all. Helena, London, Carol. Hello to you, Debbie, Susan, Chris, Linda, Pamela, Verona, Joyce. Hello to you, Trishil. Hello to you, Mary and Jerry. Luchen, well done to you. Hello to you, Wiltshire, Amanda, Anila, Michelle, Alex, Linda. Text in as well. We are live here in the studios. We'd love to say hello. 60777, start your text with JM Studio. If you have any questions for our gorgeous Claire, then feel free. If you've got any questions for me, as long as it's not maths, that's fine. That's fine. Anything maths wise, literally, I'll zone out. But you know, if you've got questions for Simon as well, because Simon he's been on all the buying trips as well, so he's there, he's been at the forefront, he knows, and he knows what's available, what's not available. He might be able to, if you've got any requests, you could possibly, like you did with Marie, if you've got any requests, then you can possibly put them to Simon as well. So, or you just want to get to know him a bit better, you know, because he is one of our chiefs, one of the powers, as we call them, one of the powers. Hello to you. Love your in-depth descriptions on the gems. Oh, thank you. Their origins and most importantly their treatments. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Ah, that's lovely. Thank you.
Isn't that nice?
Really nice?
Do you know, and by the way, if Una is watching right now, my husband was completely blown away by your jewellery.
Yeah. We need to see more of Una.
We do,
we?
Definitely. I don't know how many times I've mentioned her on, you know, during the Wall of Fame, her creations, but they are insanely beautiful.
Yeah, they are.
Una is, if you weren't with me on Sunday, Claire, you had a workshop and all of your ladies came in.
I know.
It was wonderful. It was wonderful.
They loved coming in. It was
really good.
They were
nice
all
to
sort
see
of
them.
down there, weren't they? Yeah.
Filled the studio.
Yeah.
Let's do that again. Definitely.
Yeah.
So pop along on one of our workshops, honestly. They're great fun. Great fun. And such lovely ladies.
They were. They were really
lovely
nice.
ladies.
Yeah.
Okay, let's hang on. We took that to £11.95, didn't we?
These are big, aren't they?
I'm no mathematician.
Are you not?
Definitely no. Definitely
I hadn't
no.
realised.
But I know that we have to go under that with this quality of amethyst.
Look at that colour.
For all of you February babies, then this is your birthstone. But one of the most recognised, iconic, historical gemstones on this entire planet. Did you know that amethyst was adorned by individuals of royalty and hierarchy and clergy, and it was the gemstone that kind of signified or symbolised, I should say, their stature. And you can see that regal colour, can't you, straight away.
Yeah.
But talking about sort of the location, Brazil, in my humble opinion, is responsible for the finest quality. It's got the deepest colour, and that is why the likes of Fabergé actually choose their amethyst from that location. Now, we should be bringing it to you at $14.95, should be. You know, it's not stopping there. We've got to go under $11.95. Okay. Well, we've done that significantly so. $9.95 for a single figure price tag for a Brazilian amethyst. So, apparently Kerry likes to push Tom's buttons. Okay. In what way? In what way? Oh, she likes low prices. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Well, we like Kerry all the more now,
We
then,
do.
don't we?
Yeah, we
all
do.
the more. She's a good egg, is our Kerry.
Oh, she's lovely.
She's a good egg. We need to get Kerry out on air one day. She won't do it. There's 30 minutes on this hour. 30 minutes, and everything has to be under $7.95.
I don't think he's done the maths on that, has he? Could I see them with the pearls that we've got?
No.
No, be quiet.
Yes, of course you can. Of course you can. Of course you can. 1 metre of pearls that are coming up in the next hour. 1 metre length of cultured pearls, not faux, not plastic, not synthetic. Genuine. Oh, that's beautiful, Claire.
Yeah, I think I'd put those two together.
Love that combination. I mean,
That's
we had the
lovely.
Oscars recently.
Yes.
Can
We
I
did
just
last night, wasn't it?
Yeah, who saw all the wonderful jewellery? You know, it's all over all these
saw
social.
Lady Gaga's.
She looked stunning.
She did, didn't she?
Stunning. Her dress
Really,
was
really
absolutely
beautiful,
amazing.
yeah.
And congratulations to, and I have to say, congratulations to Remy Malik. I was rooting for him as well. I really wanted him to win that. Amazing. Yeah, this is the kind of thing that you could have visualised at the Oscar.
Yes, you could. Yeah.
Oscars. Just Oscar. You could imagine this, couldn't you? On some beautiful Hollywood siren.
Yeah.
Especially the metre long length, that pop of colour. Well, we've all heard of Fabergé, right? You've heard of Fabergé. Fabergé, one of the most infamous, no, infamous is the wrong word, sorry. Legendary, yeah, there we go, we'll go with that. Legendary jewellers throughout history. They actually bought, or I should say Gemfields bought Fabergé, and Gemfields own the mines in Brazil. So these could very well have ended up in a Fabergé piece of jewellery. Do you see? That's my point.
Yeah.
Your pearls are coming up later on. Well done. Well done. Well done. Okay. We're at $7.95. And now I'm going to go.
strands,
Yeah, I
they're
like it
pretty.
too. It's a fun colour. Because jewellery can be very delicate, feminine, elegant, but it can also be fun. And that's what I think this is. It's fun, it's showing your personality, bright and vibrant. If it's too much colour, then just tone it down with maybe some of your spaces and precious metals.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, you could put some of the amethyst with it, couldn't you? Or maybe the
black agate.
Yes, the black agate would. Yeah. Thank you.
Totally right. I knew what you were thinking. This one, I think it's agate.
Yeah.
Or it could be an onyx.
See, it looks totally different now, doesn't it? If you sort of
love that.
depending on what you put it with.
Tom's in a bit of a predicament because he said this strand has never been lower than $9.95. Well, you know what you've got to do. We can't stop there. Customers are already making their confirmations, and I can't say I blame them. It's going lower than that price tag. Lowest price ever. Apparently, this is a Simon special. Had the nod of approval. £7.45. That literally is every single penny that you can possibly take off, isn't it? That's crazy. For 10mm rounds. I love the Terra Jasper, and again, when we first launched it, which was only a few months ago, it wasn't that long ago, was it? It started with the green. I bought loads of strands on the initial launch.
I love all the blue and the turquoise ones, which would go beautifully with that. Really, really
love
nicely.
it. Love
Really
it, love it.
nicely.
It's like it's a pink version of your turquoise, because you get those wonderful matrix patterns across the surface of them. Simply stunning. £7.45. Wow, it's all about amazing, unbeatable deals this evening. Honestly, if you're a savvy shopper, if you love to grab yourself some of the lowest possible prices on genuine gemstones, then you are in the right place. You've tuned in on the right evening. You really have. And we get gorgeous demos from this lovely lady. Stunning jewellery, and honestly, I'm not. Oh, Simon's going to be making jewellery too.
Yeah, he is.
Really?
Yeah.
So what are you making? A mess, he says.
No, it's not going to be a mess. It's going to do a simple loop and a wrap loop.
Can I have a go? Because that's my Achilles heel. Oh, I'm not allowed because of health and safety.
We've got some glasses over there. We could put those on. We'll be all right.
I am so bad at wrap loops.
Are you?
I've told you before, it's my Achilles heel.
But we need to sort this out then.
Honestly, my wrap loops just blow
After tonight.
Just all a bit squashed. So you need to show me. Okay, Simon can teach me. Okay, serpentine. Here it is. Ah, now that's beautiful. Wonderful earthy colours. Serpentine. Think about the name. What do you think? How do you think, or what do you think this gemstone was named after? You got it right, yeah? The colours of the serpent.
They're beautiful, aren't they?
So yeah, that's where it actually got its names from. Serpentine.
I think I just restrand with you know, like the Stardust Spaces or something like that we do. I just keep that quite simple. I like that.
I'm really enjoying the tubes at the moment. I think the tubes are amazing because you get those more of that elongated shape means that you can see more of the patterns. I think.
Yeah, but it's still quite delicate though, isn't it? It's not. Yeah.
And I think for the chaps as well, I think the chaps could very easily wear this shape.
Definitely.
It's not too girly. It's not too feminine. You know, if I was to make my husband, I don't know, maybe a macrame bracelet out of something like this, I'm absolutely certain he would like it. Because of the colours too. It's not too feminine.
It's wonderful, isn't it?
Beautiful, really lovely. And these are natural, completely natural. Serpentine from Russia. Yeah, you can see where it actually gets its name from. You've got similar colours of many snakes out there, so really beautiful. That didn't sound great, did it? You know what I mean? You know. Hey, listen, I'm not David Attenborough. I've never claimed myself
Titchmarsh, what about him?
At least you said it right. At least I couldn't say his name right the once. But do you know? No, I'm not Alan. I'm definitely not Alan, and I'm not David either. But guest designer Mark Smith is quite impressed from time to time with my horticultural knowledge.
Well, he knows, doesn't he? So yeah.
But yeah, if you looked at my garden, honestly, it's just grass. It's just grass. He's quite impressed with my knowledge. It's limited. Just basically stick it in and hope for the best. That's what I do. £6.95 only, 40 carats of beautiful serpentine. Wow. It's a price avalanche, and we are already significantly under £10. Wow, that is amazing. And I can see there's a real T-bar full of various gemstones to bring you as well, all going lower than the latter. So amazing. Okay, what's next? This garnet strand. It's not just it's not 38 centimetres. You've got, that's nigh on a metre, isn't it? 80 centimetres, I'm guessing. 86, there we go. Up to 86 centimetres. And one thing with garnet, I think, which is really important, when you are looking at that that classic sort of passionate red that you see within garnet, on a strand like this, I almost, every time I bring it to wear, want to cut the strand, and that's because they are so closely nestled together, they're not showing off their true vibrant red.
Yeah, so if you maybe team them with the pearls, then you'd get that effect, wouldn't you? You'd really see sort of like that lovely the depth of the red.
Separate each of those nuggets in between maybe a couple of those pearls, and you'll see that beautiful red glow. Because excuse me, garnet actually is, my voice went red funny then. Garnet is one of those gemstones that actually is so deeply saturated that sometimes if they're shouldering one another like these, then they almost look black. When you cut this strand, you won't find that at all. Also, they love to be in natural daylight. We're going lower than $6.95. I love an avalanche. Absolutely love a price avalanche. $2.95.
How's this going to work now?
I don't know. But then that's not for us to worry about, I suppose.
No.
We've got producer Tom and we've got Simon in there, so you know they know what they're doing. You know what you've got to do, jewellery makers? Make the most of this evening. Literally stock up those stashes as much as you possibly can. Remember that you're only paying the one postage and packaging throughout the entirety of the day. This is genuine garnet. Your pearls are coming up a little bit later on. Make sure you check out your baskets because we haven't got an unlimited quantity.
And we've had all the memory wire, haven't we? Which we didn't have for a long time. So it'd be perfect for that. Yeah, really good.
I feel like I'm duty bound to say that if these are on air again, I can't guarantee they will be on your screens at $2.95.
No, I'm sure.
Again.
Yeah.
This might well be sort of a one evening opportunity. I don't know, stop permitting basically. But I can't guarantee that you won't see this maybe even at $4.95 in the future. That's still an amazing deal, isn't it? $2.95 today. Hiya Debbie, hello to you Geraldine, hello to you London, hello to you Margaret, hello to you Susan, hello to you Herefordshire, hello to you new customers, welcome. If you are a new customer, don't forget that you will also, if you qualify as a new customer, you will actually be sent 2 strands, completely brand new random strands up to the value of £20, and you join this wonderful family here at Jewellery Maker. Make sure that you find us on our Facebook page. Make sure you find us on our Facebook page because there are 70,000 like-minded people on that page that will share their wealth of knowledge, and also our lovely Claire. So you are JM guest designer Claire McDonald. There we go, and you can chat with Claire.
Yeah, you can.
She's a hoot. She's a hoot, and she's very knowledgeable too. So, $2.95.
It's a bit worrying now, isn't it?
It is rather, especially when I can see this line up here.
There's lots of lovely colours in that. I love these ones, like the mossy ones.
Under $2.95 for another genuine gemstone.
It's really pretty delicate, isn't it? Delicate strand.
Beautiful jasper. I saw a list once of all the different types of jaspers there are out there. There was pages and pages and pages.
Lots.
Yeah, because a jasper will get its name either from the location it's discovered or the pattern that it has. That can sometimes be interpreted differently, so it's quite difficult sometimes. Like some people will say, well, that's imperial jasper, and somebody will call it something else. But anyway, this strand will incorporate loads of those. I've got moss jasper, I've got the mauves in there, amazing colours. It's not been on your screens for whatever reason, I don't know why, but for 2 years. 4mm rounds, 40 carats of genuine jasper. We can match that price at $2.95. That's within the rules of a price avalanche, but we're not going to do that. Because, to me, an avalanche is a constant decrease. Wow, £2.45. It's my perfect size, my favourite size of gemstone.
I would like it with the tubes that you had. I think that would look really
nice. With the
nice.
serpentine. Yeah, that would be lovely.
Yeah.
Beautiful alongside the serpentine. And possibly, I don't know, just throwing this one out there. What do you think of this, Claire?
Yeah. Yeah, I like that.
It's quite earthy, isn't it? Beautifully earthy. It's
quite fresh, isn't it?
Yes, quite spring-like.
Yeah.
Walking the doggies this morning and saw all the crocuses sprouting out. It's just a nice time of year, this. Really lovely time of year. If you want to get the serpentine, you still can do. Stop permitting. If you want to get those pearls, you've just got to be with me in the next hour. where we will be joined by our merchandiser manager, Simon, who is going to be bringing you some literally groundbreaking deals. So, hiya, Kath. Question for Simon. Hi, Simon and all. Loving the new gems. I can't read from there. Can you put it on here? Sorry, it's too far away. It's too far away. You and Maria finding. Is it possible for large reels of wire, please? Copper-based silver wire has gone.
Oh.
Good question.
Yes, I agree with you, Kath. That'd be good, yeah.
The big ones that we used to do, the really heavy ones.
When we used to have the like the 50 metres of the
Okay.
the 0.4, that'd be really good.
Yeah. I remember those, and I can remember when we first started doing those, but they were quite expensive. But our wire these days is super affordable, so I think that's a really good question from Kath.
Yeah.
I guess should we let Simon answer that when he comes out, or he's on it? He's on it. He's on it. He says. He's given the nod. He says he's on the case. He'll have a little look. See if I don't see why not. I don't see why not. At the end of the day, because wire workers, you tend to, you'll use a lot of wire, won't you?
Yeah, and a lot of the 0.4. So that's good to.
Did we do 100 metre reels at one point?
Oh, I don't think I ever had one of those. We definitely did a 50.
Yeah. They also double up, by the way, as good weights.
Yes.
Because they're very heavy.
Oh yeah, especially those like there were the 1 mil ones as well.
Yeah,
weren't
they were really weighty.
Yeah, they were.
And you'd still only pay the one postage and packaging. No, that strand is not going under there. I mean, this with these pearls.
I would multi-buy with this one because this is going to go with everything, isn't it? It's like your
the Terra Jasper, the garnet. I mean, your star buy that you had previously. Yeah. If that isn't breakfast at Tiffany's, I don't know what else would be. And me, I'll be multi-buying on this as well.
Yeah.
There's actually very few jet black gemstones out there. With your agates, your onyxes and your spinels, you just get such an amazing like velvety depth to them.
Yeah.
Or I should say quality black agates.
And going with the pearls, and then you've got the coins there, so again, that would look lovely as well. So it will literally go with everything. Everything.
Yeah. You're right. You are right. How many do we actually have of these available? Okay, so it's limited in quantity, so it's got to be checked out. If you want to multi-buy, then I'd be doing exactly the same. That really is stunning. The pearls are coming up later on, everybody. This is genuine black agate. I can't believe we're going under that price tag. Again, I have to say, if you see this strand in the future, then don't expect it to necessarily be at this price tag. It might not be the £2 and 5 pence.
Are they little charms in there?
Little bells.
Little bells. So you could do little stretchy bracelets and add your little charms in, couldn't you?
Love that idea. Love that idea. What about? Can I just quickly show you this? It is your alarm clock deal that's coming up tomorrow. Yeah.
Gorgeous.
So at 8:15 tomorrow, amazing pink opal. I'd be using that alongside the black agate.
Yeah. Nice.
Definitely. Alongside the black agate. If this doesn't sell out, I would absolutely be stunned, because you always need to have your monochromes in your stash. I mean, I'm no way near a sort of I'm not an advanced jewellery maker, but you know when you actually sort of you're looking for them all the time, aren't you? The white gemstones and the black gemstones.
Don't you, and what shapes to go?
Well, I try.
Yeah.
I try to.
Yeah.
But something
and
like
this. And
this.
beading projects and things like that.
Yeah, exactly. Perfectly spherical 10mm rounds. They are flying out the door. Well done, Gertrude. I think this is really savvy shopping, folks. Those of you that are getting quantities of 2s, 3s, 4s and 5s. All those stretchy bracelets, I mean, not everybody likes bold colours. Not everybody, feels confident. Look at Claire and I right now. Again.
As usual.
Again, the two of us, we've got to try wearing colours more. Every time we're on air together, we both look like we're in mourning.
And DVDs.
And DVDs, yeah, literally every DVD we're both in jet black. Anyway, and it's because it's easy and first thing in the morning is thrown on. Yeah. But, not everybody, go back to my point, not everybody loves colour. So if somebody made me, I don't know, knotted this, if this was knotted, I would wear that all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah, me too.
Love it, love it. Well done, stay where you are on those phone lines. Moving on to the bell charms. These are cute. Oh, you could put them on your little moggy collars. Moggies. You don't know what a moggy is? It's a cat, yeah. It's a cat. Sometimes I come out with expressions and the crew don't know what I'm talking about. Look at these. And they're like a traditional bell. See where I'm coming from? Really pretty. Silver plated, 8mm in their size. I mean, these are really nice, really lovely on a charm bracelet.
Yeah, on a charm bracelet. And I think I use those on, you know, we did all like the Christmas, the Christmas
the
thing.
wreaths.
Yeah, yeah, and the elves and things like that. Oh. And little slippers as well. Oh. Do like an ear felting, you know, like Gemma Crow's felting, little creatures.
And you could literally use these in sewing as well. It doesn't have to be jewellery making. I mean, this is going to go. These are going to go across lots of different crafts, aren't they? Yeah. Card making, even things like that. Textiles, crochet, all of the above. Pets are big business, folks. You know, if you look at accessories for pets, they are hugely expensive. So if you can actually make them yourself, you're saving yourself, quite considerable amounts.
Yeah, if you do some stamping as well.
Yeah. Do pet collars and things like that. Yeah. $145, and you do get all three of these. They're beautiful, really beautiful. Bookmarks and things like that. You could actually have the bell at the top of the bookmark.
Yeah, nice.
Key rings. Yeah. Lots of potential. $145. I hope I've got lots of these because I think lots of you will be sort of dialing through. But I agree. Stock up ahead of sort of the. I don't want to say festivities because I know we are only just approaching March. I know that. Although I have started my Christmas shopping.
Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're very organised, aren't you, with it?
I did it last year and I'm going to do it again this year.
I'm going to start earlier.
Do it, because then you have, the most chilled December ever.
Yeah, I know you say that, don't you? And then it's,
just chill.
Which I don't.
You know, you can sit there with your glass of wine through Christmas and just,
be a nice wine
glass charm. Lovely idea. And, you know, what they call dream catchers are everywhere at the moment. Everywhere, in all of the big shops. So actually putting these include them into a dream catcher, I think would be really nice.
Yeah, really nice.
You know, when the summer months approach and you actually sort of open your window, you might actually just hear them then.
Little tinkle.
Gently tinkling in the background. Wonderful. Check out those baskets. Incredible. Okay. It's an avalanche. And we are continuing with the avalanche with a DVD. Now, I have to say, I think this DVD is invaluable because jewellery makers, and I'm talking to beginners and your advanced, how many times have you had a conversation with someone who's actually said, I actually wouldn't mind having a go at this. I wouldn't mind having a go at jewellery making. Yeah. You know? Who sees some of your creations and all of a sudden they're like, yeah. Wouldn't it be great if you can go, there you go, there's a DVD, that is all you need, all the information you need to get started. My sister-in-law was saying it to me the other day, Elle, I wouldn't mind having a go at starting jewellery making. I was like, right, okay, no problem, I'll get you the basic ingredients, which it would include this DVD and our basic toolkit. That's basically, and probably some of the gemstones that we've actually brought you in this hour. And hey presto, she's away. So, it is our introduction to Jewellery Maker. If I actually turn this round, I'll show you all of the different chapters. So this DVD will guide you through everything you need to know to get started in Jewellery Maker. The introduction to your essential tools, so talking through exactly what they are. Introduction to essential findings. Introduction to essential threading and binding materials. How to create earrings, how to create a bracelet, how to create necklaces, and how to access all Jewellery Maker has to offer. So, I mean, you've got... That's about an hour. And that right there might well start a whole new, not just hobby, but possibly even like a whole new career. We hear about that quite a lot.
Yeah, definitely. Build your confidence, yeah.
Our DVDs are absolutely fantastic. They are filmed here in the studio. We have what we call an overhead camera, which means that you can get amazing angles, which not being biased, but they do surpass lots of other tutorial DVDs out there, in my opinion anyway. Look, see? There she is.
Oh, it just moved.
There she is.
Oh, that reminds me of years ago.
You did that before?
Yeah, well, they tricked me, didn't they? They're like, I think you've got to look for the light.
and there she was. But it means you can literally zoom in on everything that you'll see during the demonstration in the next hour as well. So give it a go. How many times have we actually been asked this, Jewellery Makers? I certainly have countless times. £1, great presents. I'll be buying some of these actually for sort of my family, my friends, and anybody I have the conversation with.
Refresher as well. So on the workshop yesterday that was quite advanced, lots of people were saying that they might come on the intro one just to, because it's foundations, isn't it? That's what, makes your jewellery really good. Sort of, sometimes you just need to brush up on them.
So would I know how to do a wrap loop after watching this?
Absolutely, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
See? Wrap loops. So I'll be able to make my first pair of earrings, my first bracelet, my first necklace.
You might have forgotten, how to do crimps and crimp covers, things like that.
I forget lots of things.
Yeah,
lots of things.
Don't we?
So it is good to actually sort of think back.
Yeah.
Have you ever been in a situation, Jewellery Makers, where you actually think, how do I spell? And it's the most basic word.
All the time.
Yeah, honestly, it always gets me. Can.
Oh,
we've had this conversation, haven't we? And for ages, I'll sit there and go, how do I spell can? I literally I can't think of it. Do you ever get that?
I do, but probably not with can.
How do I spell I? I get it all the time. Like literally a mental block. The same's going to happen, isn't it, in jewellery making? So this is a refresher, or possibly your amazing first journey. They're beautifully filmed. They're incredibly knowledgeable, featuring our guest designers. So £1 only. Hello to you, Winifred. Hello to you, Marilee. Hello to you, Cleopatra. Hello to you, Leslie. Patricia, Joy, Wendy. Hello to you, Pop. Hello to you, Tammy, Judith. New customers, welcome, welcome, welcome. You think about it, if you were to buy a book or anything like that, in terms of actually an educational book to start this hobby, you pay more than £1.
You would.
You pay considerably more than £1. Okay. So, the avalanche has come to its finale, but coming up within the next hour, we have merchandiser manager Simon entering into the studios. Now, I'm going to ask Simon to introduce him, because I know that lots of you have met him already, but he might be new to you, so tell him exactly what his role is here at Jewellery Maker. But he is one of our chiefs, he is one of the big bosses, so he has the power to make some very strong decisions. Now, just before we go to a break, I can squeeze in one more opportunity.
That sounds wonderful.
It is beautiful. And they're velvety, aren't they?
They are.
So
really tactile.
I don't know how to describe them other than like velvet. So sometimes gemstones aren't polished. They leave them in this beautiful matte. It creates wonderful texture in your designs. Again, you don't have to use them all. I always think about planets whenever I look at these. Yeah. Amazing planets. You can see them, can't you? And it's the colours and the fact that it is left in its matte form. £9.95 only. 390 carats of your beautiful green line frosted jasper. These are 12mm in their size. You could have a contrasting cord or thread.
Knots in between them. That would be nice. That'd be really lovely. I'd have a really bright, I think.
I like that idea.
Really bright.
Gents jewellery as well. Well done to those of you that have got this. Congratulations, but do not go anywhere, honestly. It is about to get absolutely crazy in terms of your deals. It has been crazy, I tell you what. Well, since the day we started, let's be honest. But I don't believe we've ever actually had one of our bosses here actually deciding the price. 3 hours, so it's going to be a lot of fun. If you've got any questions, if you've got any questions for Simon, then feel free to text us. We are live here in the studio. Because he's there. He's at the forefront. He goes to all of these buying events. Is there something that you want, or just general JM knowledge? We'll be back after this. Hooray!
Our brand new Get Started with Jewellery Maker page has been created to provide help and guidance for jewellery making newbies. If you need design suggestions, hints and tips, or help with perfecting your jewellery designs, we're here to help. head over to facebook.com/getstartedwithjm, where our talented in-house designers are happy to answer your jewellery making questions, offer inspiration and get you started in your jewellery making journey. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates through items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from Jewellery Maker. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Are you new to Jewellery Maker? For a limited time, we're offering new customers a wonderful free gift. The free gift includes 2 beautiful genuine gemstone strands in an organza bag. As long as you qualify as a new customer and haven't shopped with us before, then your free gift will be automatically added to your order when you make your first purchase. It's really that simple. Gemstone strands are selected at random, so gemstone size, colour and type will vary for each new customer. Why stop there? Once you receive your gemstones, we'd love to see what you create. Share your designs with us via our Facebook page and join our creative community of jewellery makers. Start your jewellery making journey with us today. Create, wear, share.
Our brand new Get Started with Jewellery Maker page has been created to provide help and guidance for jewellery making newbies. If you need design suggestions, hints and tips, or help with perfecting your jewellery designs, we're here to help. Head over to facebook.com/getstartedwithjm, where our talented in-house designers are happy to answer your jewellery making questions, offer inspiration and get you started in your jewellery making journey. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
So have you been at work today?
Yeah, it feels like detention.
This feels like detention.
It's something I'm used to from being a child. I've been here all day and then I've sort of had to stay behind.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. You will learn how to jewellery make. That's basically what it is all about. How is this going? Did we approach you? I know we've been nagging to get you on air for a while, but it's like, Simon, come on air and can we basically, almost grind you down to the best possible price? Was that the angle?
No, to be fair to Tom on this occasion, no. So I'd been on with Vicky about a month ago, and I thought it'd be a nice idea at the end of each month, everybody's waiting for payday, to treat people to some best ever prices. But what I'll do is that it'll be done on the day and then it goes into embargo, which effectively means we can't sell it again unless it doesn't sell it out.
Right, okay, yeah.
And that's it. So it's just a treat, really.
So if you see it today, you're not going to see it for a while afterwards?
Well, to be honest, after the last time we did it, pretty much everything sold out.
Okay.
So I've tried to find stuff with really big quantities and quite a big gap in price, which Tom's not aware of yet. So
right.
We'll find out.
So you've already planned that you're taking everything to?
I picked out some particular ones, and then I've given Tom a little bit of free rein in terms of what he's doing tonight. So. Wow.
Right. Before we go anywhere, Jewellery Makers, I have to show you this. So it is the headline of this evening's show, hands down, Burmese sapphire, or I should say natural Burmese sapphire. We are showing you, Jewellery Makers, one of the most sought after country of origins, if not the currently, of this beautiful gemstone. The more royal those blues, the more valuable it actually is, and we are taking this to a really, really insane price tag. Insane.
Yes.
Because, I mean, let's be honest, this is an investment strand. It is one of those strands that you're not going to necessarily see I don't want to let the cat out of the bag, but you wouldn't expect it to be, you know, your average sort of double figure price, would you? Just make sure you're with us. It's happening at 8 o'clock, so an hour to wait for those. Your metre of pearls that I've reached for already quite considerably this evening. Amazing quality, cultured pearls. Size, you've got it all there. You've got beautiful smooth nacre surface, completely natural in their colour. Sometimes pearls are actually bleached. These are coming up a little bit later on. Again, it's all coming your way at Simon's Deals. So you literally are making all the decisions from here.
And to be really clear, this isn't clearance. So
Right.
I have no, Andrew's going to kill me, I have no real reason to take the price any lower than it is just a treat.
Just
I promise you,
because.
because there's I mean, these are beautiful pieces as well, so there's nothing wrong with them.
No.
There's no reason particularly to clear them other than...
It's not a case of we got low quantities.
No, like I said, I'm trying to pick out things that have got... Because otherwise, what's the point? If I'm bringing 10 to wear and where only 10 customers benefit, there's no real... There's nothing wrong with that, but I'd rather give everybody an opportunity to buy into it.
Because clearance, we tend to bring you the lower quantity lines and things like that.
Exactly as it says, to clear it
There's a
through.
purpose, isn't there? There's a purpose. Not today. It's literally just because. Just because. So wonderful. I'm excited then. I'm excited to get started. We're going to start with the kit, and I understand you're going to be making some jewellery as well. So this is fabulous.
This bit I didn't agree to.
Okay.
I didn't.
So you've been roped into it.
Literally, yeah.
Are we offering ametrine in a kit? So ametrine is one of the rarest bicolour gemstones on this planet. It's a fusion of amethyst and citrine, hence the name. It occurs completely naturally within a geode underground. It's extremely expensive to source. The Bolivia government have actually sort of stepped in with the actual mining rules on ametrine because they want to govern it. Basically, they are responsible for the global supply of this gemstone. And what you're looking for, jewellery makers, is A, clarity. Well, you've definitely got that. You've got it in its droves. Carat weight, obviously, and an intensity of both of those colours. So you want them to have definite lilac hues. You want them to have definite sunshine colours coming through. Amazing faceting, I tell you what, and that's really showcasing, if I hold it out like this, really showcasing the actual quality of each of these gemstones. I mean, it goes back to what I was saying earlier on, Simon. Certain strands of this calibre, I don't look at as strands, I look at as actually parcels of gemstones.
Yeah, beautiful. Like I said, the faceting, it's incredible.
Amazing. So checkerboard faceted, so you're going to see that constant, not just lustre, but that constant brilliance, if you like, from each of those sort of geometric, precise angles, and it really is amazing. Beautiful graduation. Wow, Claire, this isn't a kit.
I know.
It's a really high-end strand.
It is, yeah. It really is. It's absolutely exquisite.
And just talk about the drill hole as well, because I think that's really cleverly. They're almost
very
disguised.
Yeah, it's really discreet. And so it's a challenge kit, but I've worked with that strand and I've used it as if it doesn't have a drill hole. So you can use it, or you can not use it.
I didn't want to say.
Sorry, Claire. But Simon, a rose between two thorns. Ah.
Is that your mum?
That is probably my mum.
Do you reckon?
More than likely.
It's okay. We get it. There's going to be people who want, enjoy it. Should we go? We might as well go. We'll just go.
No, please don't.
Yeah.
Because it's all they go very badly.
Keep these messages coming through as well. Any questions? Like I said, Simon does go on all the trips as well. So you have seen all the gemstones that are on offer. What's difficult to get hold of?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, somebody has to keep Marie under control, to an extent, because Marie loves buying, so she would.
She's at the best job.
So as I said last time, just trying to be sensible with what we buy into, to try and keep a constant feed of new stuff, new cuts, new shapes, new materials wherever we can. So yeah, I mean, it's a privilege to go and to see how they do this is fantastic.
Amazing, truly amazing, especially with something that can't just be manufactured. These are all genuine gemstones, so that it's something that you have to sort of chase almost. You're not just getting that though, as you can see. You also get this wonderful, glorious pink, blossom pink of your rose quartz in your bicones, which I love. It's one of my favourite cuts, and I think again, personal request. I think we should have more of the bicones because they tessellate beautifully together.
Yeah,
you can do a lot with them.
Crisp, aren't they?
Yeah. And for me, I look at it. I know it's not a round brilliant cut, but they look similar to a round brilliant cut in a bead. So you're getting a strand there wire, which is 60 carats, and they are 6mm in their size. Your ametrine is 116 carats, and they go up to 17mm. I've told you this story I don't know how many times, jewellery makers. The first piece of jewellery that I bought myself when I came to work here at JM back in 2011 was an ametrine. It was set in 9-carat gold. It cost me £90, don't mind telling you that. That was a staff cost. It was nowhere near the quality that we're looking at right now. Honestly, it was so pale and wishy-washy. I love it, don't get me wrong, I do love it, but nowhere near the quality that we're looking at right now. You also get 20 metres of your wire, 10 metres of your 0.8, and 10 metres of your 0.4. So these are the gauges that any wire worker will say, yeah, I mean, they're your essentials, aren't they?
Yeah, they're some of my favourites, definitely, because you've got your structural, haven't you, and then your weaving wire. So you could rosary link with those. You could do any of your structural wire work.
So it's a perfect clear kit in actual fact. I can really see, and the drill hole is, as we said, touched on earlier, is quite cleverly disguised. So if you wanted to use these within prong setting, you could definitely do that too. So Simon, what are you making with these then today? I'm joking. I am joking.
Claire's going to show me something.
So what? Wow! Look at that. That's absolutely amazing.
I've made it with the sterling silver wire. So what you could do is, but it's the same gauges, so you could do your prototype with those wires, and then work with your sterling silver.
And actually, because these are silver plated, these wires. If you actually use the champagne gold which is in this kit, it's going to encourage the sort of citrine colours forward. So you're going to see more of that beautiful glow with that precious metal. So what are we going to learn?
So you two are going to do your wrap loops, your simple loops, and your wrap loops.
It's my Achilles heel. No, I'm down with that because I am really bad at wrap loops. And I've been here since 2011. We've got to do a short demo apparently, so no pressure.
No pressure.
No pressure.
Okay.
Have you ever done a wrap loop before?
I'm ashamed to say this is my first piece of
This is good.
making.
This is good.
And I've made a commitment that I'm going to do more and not on air.
Yeah.
But at times.
Well, I mean, that's not. You shouldn't be ashamed to say that. We've got to start at some point.
Are these gender specific?
No,
is that why you put them out?
There we go. Yeah. I want the blue ones. I want the blues. As you can see, your Burmese sapphire is coming up a little bit later on, and those amazing pearls. So make sure you stay tuned for that. So, these are. What are these called?
So we're going to work with our round nose pliers because we're going to do a loop. Okay. So we're going to work with those.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you pop your bead onto your ball head pin.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll put the pliers on your screen if you're watching and you're thinking, I want to do this, I want to get started. Okay.
Should we just go straight in for a wrap loop then?
Yes.
Yeah? Yep. Okay. So if you pop your, can you see where my hand is, yeah? So if you get your pliers, your round nose pliers, and you're going to rest them on top of the bead and grip them there. So wherever you put them into your pliers, you can see that's going to determine how big the stalk is that comes up from the bead. Okay, that we're then going to wrap around. So if you wanted lots of wraps around, you'd put it at the top of the pliers.
Which is easier?
You can do whichever. It's personal taste. You can do whichever you want. I tend to go sort of about midway, like that. Okay. So what we're going to do then is we're going to hold it like that, and you're going to push out with your finger.
So does it have to be a certain size?
You can go whichever way you want. So you're going to push out. And so it's a right angle. So you don't have to do this, but I'm just going to take that out so that you can see. So that's the little stalk that we're then going to wrap around there. Okay? So I'm going to put that back. So what you're going to do now is you're sort of going to open your pliers a little bit and move your pliers over that angle. That's it. So you can move your hand if it's that's it. Okay, so it's still sort of butting into that angle there. Okay, so then you're going to hold it steady and you're going to mould the ball head pin all the way around the top, so it takes the form of the pliers, that lovely loop. Okay, and you don't have to take it out again, but just so that we can see that we've got the right shape. So if you take it out, you've got like a bit like a question mark or a shepherd's hook. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So what we want to do now is we want to take that tail and wrap it around the stalk that we've made. But you can see, if you have a look at Simon's one there, you can see you can't actually get to that stalk because the bottom part of the plier is there. So what we need to do is we need to sort of flip it over. Okay, that's it. So once you've flipped it over,
yeah,
can you see that you can now get to that get to that stalk.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you take that, if you hold it, that's it, and then just take that tail, so it's gone all the way around. That's it. And sort of bring it out again at a right angle, and really pull it around your pliers. That's it. So if you can see, what you want to try and do is make the most of the shape of the pliers. So if it's round, really pull your wire against the sides of the pliers. So that then, rather than sort of fresh air, because then it takes the form of the pliers. So if you hold that little tail, yeah, and then just start to wrap that tail around the
See, this is where I go wrong. Mine always goes all wonky.
If you started quite straight, so keep going. That's it, and keep going. You need to wrap it until it gets to the end of the stalk, and it'll touch the bead.
Just keep on going till it.
Don't show mine. Yeah, don't look
That's
at mine.
it. That's it. So now when you've got to that point...
Tom, those words in that sequence, Tom, should never be spoken to me ever again.
Right, can I just look? This is why I can't do them. They always end up like that.
So now, if you take it off, and you snip the little tail
I
off.
want to bother. Mine's beyond repair.
So when you snip it, it's just as
Just
close to
snip
the
it
bead
as close as you can.
Oh, so
Yeah,
in the coffee.
yeah, yeah.
And how's it looking now?
Terrible.
Bit wonky.
Okay, we can just straighten it up. There we go. So it will still move, so we can just straighten that bit up a little bit. Beautiful. Look at that. How good is that? Let's see yours, Al.
I'm quite happy with that.
No, please don't see mine.
It's nice.
I've been here since 2011, Simon, and this is my attempt. I know, I can't do them. I literally can't do it. How many times do I sit next to guest designers and I can't figure it out? Anyway, oh well, I'll keep trying.
Well
That's
done,
really good.
babe. Well done.
There we go. Really, really good. It's better than mine.
I'm impressed
Are you
with myself.
Amazing.
Yeah.
There we
That's
go.
super.
Right then, so we're bringing you, this is the tool kit, so the ones with the red handles, they come actually within a pack itself, so there we are, and the blue, so these ones here. You actually get the round nose pliers, the ones I was actually using, honestly it's not the tools, it's me. You also get your flush cutters and also you get your chain nose pliers as well, so why are these essentials?
Because that's really that's all you need to start off with making jewellery. And these ones are really good because they've got the chain nose and then they've got the cutters on the inside, which they don't all have. So it just means that you don't always have to go for your side cutters.
Can you see that there? So on the red handle ones, you've got your chain nose there and there's a cutter just underneath. Gosh, that's good.
And they're very good for if you're starting out because of the different coloured handles.
Yeah,
so
you can reach straight for them.
Yeah.
£1 and 18 pence per pliers. So earlier on we had the DVD for £1. Your tools for what, £3.55. We're at £4.55. We've had strands for a couple of quid.
And 2 strands for your new customer.
And 2 strands for your new customers. You can start jewellery making for less than £10.
It's amazing.
Brilliant.
That is
Yeah,
amazing.
and there's so much you can do with just having those tools. Really
Yeah.
is.
Incredible. So you can start making your stretchies, your everything with these. Wire work, all of the mediums that we offer you here. And you do, Claire, use these tools, don't you, quite frequently on air?
we do, yeah.
So well done. Congratulations to you, Jan, Joe, Hazel, Pauline, Janine. This is Simon, he's our merchandise manager. If you've got any questions, Simon is going to, Simon's here to answer them. But also, he's going to be bringing you amazing Simon deals. So, yeah, literally unrepeatable deals. Hiya D, well done Simon, and natural jewellery maker L, never mind, you have many other talents. I know this, I know that I'm useless at wrap loops.
I think I know what the problem is though. You don't pull the wire tight enough around the pliers. That's all that is, because your wrap is really good. It's the loop a bit that is...
Skew it.
Yeah.
How many times have I said on air though, I'm so bad at wrap loops?
But that's easily done.
I can do wire weaving easier than I can a wrap loop. Isn't it funny? There we go. Yeah, there are. I'll keep trying. I get this DVD. £1 well spent, isn't it? It's a £1 well spent.
It's a pity you're not sat next to designers all day, every day.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you'd think I've got it by now, wouldn't you? 8 years in, you'd think. Okay, look at these. Absolutely beautiful gemstones. They're 8mm rounds. probably one of the best size, would you say, or gauge gemstones to start your JM journey with. But having said that, if you are an established jewellery maker, then you are going to reach for your 8 mils quite frequently.
Yeah, it's nice. You could do standalone earrings, couldn't you? Or use stretchies or rosary link with those. Going to sit nicely with other size gemstones.
Now, see, I love a stretchy. If we, you know, I can do a stretchy all day long. Honestly,
can you? I think we're going to do some of those a bit later.
Good.
Then. So
good. I'm confident with my stretchies. So these are 8 mil. You get a wonderful, beautiful, almost like a cinnamon red. You see where I'm coming from?
It's nice and warm.
It's going to glow exquisitely in the sort of natural sunlight. $4.95. That's our should-be price. So you've agreed the prices on all of these. For burnt orange agate, 8 mil in this size, full 38 centimetre strand. I love this colour. And again, if you put it with other coordinating colours, it can completely transform the entire look. £2.10. Now, we don't see prices like that on our screen, Simon, so is this literally every penny?
This is basically the breaking point where I can go to without, I keep on saying, getting sacked, probably.
Well, we don't want that. We definitely don't want you to be sacked.
So it's the reason I can't get to that. The usual number that you see at the end of all of our pricing, this is because I've literally taken it down to...
the bare minimum.
Yeah, which gives us something back.
Okay.
Not a great
deal. Not a great deal. No. Yeah, I mean, this evening, let's be honest, it's not about profit, is it?
No.
It's not about profit at all. It's, you know, we've had an amazing month. We had an amazing weekend with our Amber weekend. I certainly enjoyed it. So sterling silver, all of that. It's basically about sort of making, hopefully enticing lots of new customers, which we need to do as a business.
Absolutely. It's part of the reason I'm doing this as well is because to show how simple it is. Because, you know, we've got a fantastic plan, we deliver some amazing product to people, and getting more and more people engaged is, you know, is what we want to do. It's a community challenge in terms of that in future, so, yeah. Well,
it's a necessity, isn't it?
Yeah,
you know, we have to grow as a company in order to keep bringing you these amazing products. So, yeah, sometimes we do, like PR deals, I guess, aren't they?
Yeah.
Kind of like PR deals. Okay, let's do some what, sorry? Some stretchy bracelets, let's do it. Okay, which one? I've got 2 bundles of stretch cord. So I've got the clear. I've got the clear in a 0.5. So we've also got one in a black. So and it depends on what colour gemstone you're working with, I guess, which elastic you use.
The 0.5 would be good for, say, your pearls because it's finer, so smaller drill hole.
Yeah. So can you see that there? It's 0.5 millimetres. That references the actual drill hole or the aperture that goes through the actual gemstone itself. You might not be able to put maybe a 1 mil through every single gemstone, but 0.5 you stand more.
Or you might want to double up and so use the the 0.5. Yeah.
So it even goes to show you, this is from Beadalon, we call it its elasticity, but it even goes to show you on the reverse how you can actually tie or finish off your stretchy bracelet, because the knot is the most important part.
It is, yeah.
In a stretchy.
A stretchy is brilliant because you don't necessarily need to use anything else, just your gemstones, your beads and that. You don't need any other findings.
Hence why I like it. There's no tools involved. I love a stretchy. And you'll get multiples, 25 metres, so if you think a stretchy is about 7 inches, 6-7 inches, depending on the wrist size, you're going to get loads out of this. So I always stock up in the elastic when I see it. $6.95, that's amazing. And not very often we actually see the finer gauge.
No, we don't. Yeah, it's either usually the 1
mil in our threading pack, because our threading pack elastic is great. I always get that too, but that's a 1 mil, definite 1 mil, isn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely thicker. Yeah,
much thicker than what you're seeing here. So stock up whilst you get the chance. Hello to you all around the world shopping today. Hello over in France. Nice to have your company, Kathleen, Jackie, Margaret, Chloe. Let's bring you the black now. Oh, right, sorry, the other clear. So, yeah, it's worth having the 2 gauges. You will find when you're doing your stretchies that at some point, oh no, this one's almost too loose, or that one's doesn't fit through. It's worth having both sizes,
both,
and you can feel the difference straight away in terms of the thickness. You know, we've got some amazing agate coins coming up later on. I wouldn't use the 0.5 on those. I'd definitely go straight away for the 1 mil. Because heavier
they're going to be heavier, aren't they? Yeah.
So stock up whilst you can. I'm in desperate need of elastic, actually. 25 metres. Are we going to be making stretchy bracelets?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. So apparently we're cutting that orange strand. Wow, $5.95, and again 25 metres. Can we just work out how many stretchy bracelets we can get out of 25 metres? So no, there's more than. There's probably, I'd say 7 in a metre. 175 bracelets we'll get out of this.
So if you're going to like a trade show,
Yeah.
and you're, wow.
175. We'll bring the graphics onto your screen for your black, and that's in the 0.8. Okay, so again, this was 1mm, this is 0.8. It's all about the aperture, the drill hole of the gemstones. If you're using maybe that black agate that we had earlier on, I would reach for the black elastic. It makes sense, doesn't it? It does make sense. So it's bringing you all of those different sort of opportunities, really. So these are invaluable as well. I don't know, do we have these still? Do we have them
The
still?
bead boards,
The
yeah,
bead
bead boards are good, and the bracelet boards as well. I'm just gonna put a
Bead
few
boards
on
and
there.
bracelet boards, they're great there.
Yeah, so yeah, good tools to have. Are we doing them now?
Which elastic would you like? You choose, Claire.
I could go. Should we go with the black?
You want to go with black? What, the 0.8?
Yeah.
Yeah,
try
there we
that.
go. There we go, there we go. £3.95. For how many did we say? How many did we say? 175 metres. So I think you're going to be making your first stretchy bracelet now.
It's exciting, isn't it? Right, you just need to condition the
Condition your elastic.
So all you're going to do is just hold it there and just give it a little bit of a
Stretch.
So what does that do?
So that just because it stretches. So what you want it to do is sort of stretch now rather than too much once you're wearing it and it's got the weight on it.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll just need to start threading on. So
It could be here a while.
what I'll do, I'll cut this end
Yeah.
and then I'll start threading on as well.
That's a good
end,
idea,
and then we can
teamwork.
Sort of like,
There we go,
meet
teamwork.
meet in the middle.
Anybody that's actually, if you've got spacers and all of those
Yeah,
kind of...
jump rings add in there.
Yeah.
Your because you've done your you did the wrap loops, didn't you? So you could do that and add those onto your onto
some
your
of you did.
stretches.
I know this will sound like a silly question, as most of them will, as I ask away. How many do you know to put on? Say if you're making it for your wrist or something, how...
Well, you just what I
keep on
tend to do,
going and then-
yeah, is and then just sort of hold it up. So
Right.
then I'll show you in a minute. We'll put it on your wrist.
in the meantime, whilst you're threading, I'll put the other elastic on the screen. So this is the 0.5 in the black. Again, like I said, that wire is that elastic is perfect for that strand. But if you've got something maybe smaller gemstones like 4mm gemstones, or maybe some of your shell pearls or your pearls, you'll want to find something a little bit finer like this. You can always double it up, like Claire said. It's up to you. So it's all personal reference. £3.95. My goodness. This is a 5-metre reel. So maybe if you want to just get started in your stretchy bracelets, everybody that I speak to about stretchy bracelets always says they are perfect sellers on any craft fair or anything like that. My mum does quite a lot for charity, and she quite often makes sort of crafty pieces, and I keep saying to her, start making stretchy bracelets. They take 5 minutes to make. If you can do them in genuine gemstones and sell them, I don't know, at a local hospital
And
or
if you look
fair.
in all the shops,
Yeah.
all the shops, there's always, you know, if they've got a jewellery collection, you can, you know, there's always going to be some sort of
And
stretchy
they're big.
bracelet. in
They're
there.
very popular at the moment, aren't they? Stretchy
Yeah.
bracelets, very
Yeah.
very popular. £3.95 only. So yeah, use your own wrist. Or we do actually have the bracelet boards as well sometimes. Hello Sue,
Can we
hello
get
to
rid
you
of
Dorothy, hello to you Glenda. Check out your baskets, those of you that have them there. It's a busy evening, we've got Simon here. And as I mentioned, if you've got any questions for Simon, lots of questions coming through. Lots of requests coming through. Okay. Tom is actually writing down all of your requests. So if you're after specific products, then Tom's going to make a note, and we can put them to Simon thereafter. Because when's your next trip? Your next buying trip?
I don't know. I think Marie's looking at planning June, I think.
June.
Which seems a bit of a way away, but when we went away last time, we planned up until sort of May. So obviously we've included birthday week, so it was an amazing...
So you've bought for the birthday?
We've gone through a selection process and we're looking at numbers now for it.
How
so.
exciting. How exciting. Hi Rachel, just tuned in. Who is the handsome... Who? Who's Ron Weasley? Aha! Look-alike in between you gorgeous ladies.
It's cheers, Tom. Cheers, Tom. I forgot my broomstick.
Rachel, this is Simon. Simon is our merchandise manager who is going to be bringing you amazing deals
Not
this
anymore.
evening. Be nice to Simon. Be nice, because you've decided on these prices that will not be repeated. So the products are going to be on air and then embargoed or until stocks last.
Yes.
So yeah, if you've got any questions, you make a lot of the decisions in terms of sort of how we manage our product, which is not an easy job, is it? It's a difficult job to manage all of the gemstones,
Yep.
all of the tools.
It's unlike anything I'd have experienced before when it came to the business. So it's of a huge scale that most retailers don't do. So most retailers have sort of fixed positions and it stays there for a year, and then you change a small amount of that product range and churn it over. And we effectively change it every single day, and we create 14 hours of amazing TV for the customers. So to try and manage that and keep on top of making sure that we've got all the essentials that you can make, such as the basic form of jewellery, and then the amazing stuff our designers bring to wear as well, and have all of that available as much as possible is very challenging.
Yeah.
To try and keep it
It's
going.
massive,
and then,
isn't it?
Yeah.
It's retail with a big difference, isn't it? Like you
Huge,
said,
such a difference, yeah.
and it's something that I think we don't appreciate until you actually sort of see what Simon and his team actually do. To actually make sure that you're not seeing the same products every single day,
No.
and also that the producers look after those products too. That's got to be a challenge,
A little bit.
especially with that one in there.
Yeah. No, it's all right. But I mean, in terms of being able to, the good thing with it as well is that because we're live, once you're in a shop, nothing changes in front of your eyes.
True.
So we have the opportunity at any point to do something completely different. It's amazing. So Tom within there creates deals instantaneously in front of the eyes and carnage. Yeah.
It makes it very, I suppose, a whole new unique shopping experience. Actually, shopping TV generally, isn't it? It is a unique shopping experience. So apparently, you're getting lots of questions that we can't broadcast. So if you've got any questions, then do text in. Some of them, if we can't bring them live, then we'll just have a chuckle at them anyway. We'll have a chuckle. There we go. There. £2.10 for this amazing strand.
With great difficulty.
There we go, Ron. There's the answer, with great difficulty, he says. Okay. So where do we go from here then?
So we've
You've stranded them.
We've put them on. We've measured around Simon's wrist to see if that fits. So we're okay with that. So we had to take a couple off. So
Because you don't want it loose, do you?
no,
a
because
stretchy
it will
bracelet?
give a little bit as well. So we're now going to tie the knot. So I've got the two ends here. Okay. So I'm going to tie the knot. So I'm just going to do a straightforward sort of like overhand knot there, and then the next one.
Oh, thank you.
I'm going to go through. So some people call it a surgeon's knot. So I've gone through once, and I go through again. Okay. So I'm going to let that go on top of the next knot. So then I'm sort of exposing the knot, and I'm going to try and pull from all four. So rather than just sort of like pull as you would a normal knot on just the two ends, I'm pulling from all four.
So why do we do this? Why do we have to pay particular
we want
attention?
it to tighten from all angles there, not just the two. So I tend to then just do another few. So that's why we always say, if you've got like if you have like a spacer or something like that with a big drill hole. So there we go. So I'm just going to do a couple more.
Love. Text number, please.
Ooh.
Yeah, I assume you've got it because you've just texted us. So Pop. Hello, Pop. Hello. Brand new customer. Oh, wonderful. Welcome to the JM family. Marie wants all the messages, by the way, as well. So all the messages, so that you've basically you're right. You're developing a shopping list as well.
My painting my nails.
Yes, so you do nails. So now, if you've got for telly now, you're on telly. So you're just going to put that on, a little bit of clear nail varnish on the. Put a little bit underneath as well. Yeah, there we go. That's it. Lovely. So if you've got your bead board, you can just leave that now, so that's for maybe about an hour or so.
Okay.
So just let that dry, and then you can go in and just trim the tails. That's
So
it, and it's
don't
done.
so don't cut it before the nail varnish is
Either,
actually dried.
just let it dry.
Yeah.
And if you've got the beadboard, you can put it on there. So I just have it so that the gems aren't next to the knot. Or you can
Yeah.
put it on a mug, a bottle.
Ah, on a
Something like
mug.
A mug.
What?
A mug. I was thinking something like something round.
You said a mug.
A mug.
Anyway, a mug.
A mug.
A mug.
A mug.
I can't say anything. I've got a Welsh accent,
Yeah.
so I'm not saying anything. Okay, let's bring you some more Simon's deals, shall we? So you've just made your first stretchy bracelet.
Well done.
Well done.
I'm going to wear it with pride.
Wear it with pride indeed. Here we go. Look at these. Amazing pearls. So you literally have not held back on what strands to bring to wear, what gemstones to bring to wear. You know,
No, I mean, I've tried to pick out some of the, some of our favourites.
Some of the most popular.
Customers' favourites, some of our most popular lines as well. Yeah.
so yeah, and pearls will always be the case. You know, I actually think feedback for our amazing team behind the scenes. I actually think pearls are one of our greatest strengths in terms of buying. I think we buy truly exceptional pearls.
I think the work, Marie.
Who's the hunk? Maureen is saying. JM knows how to give an old woman a love attack. What's that? A love attack this night.
A love attack. Ooh.
A love attack. Well, we're
I'm
glad
not,
you're happy, Maureen.
Yeah.
Glad you're happy.
I'm not sure. Worries me with the word attack and love in the same
Yeah.
sentence. But
Indeed. Simon is our merchandising manager, Maureen. He's a man with power. He is responsible for your amazing deals on a daily basis, but even more so tonight.
yeah, I get to do what I want tonight. So normally we work, working in your little business in terms of our pricing and stuff.
Yeah.
Tonight I just go.
Well, it's normally you that kind of has the sensible head on pricing, shall we say, to a certain degree. Tonight, you've thrown that completely out the window.
Yeah, I just think once a month I'll just come on and have a bit of fun.
Are we for this,
Why
Jewellery
not?
Makers? Are we up for
Definitely.
this? So, Simon, I think our most desirable gemstone here at Jewellery Maker, or our most frequently bought gemstone, is pearls. And
Yes,
again,
absolutely.
I think is that the case?
Yeah, definitely. It's our most popular category in terms of gemstone. Yeah.
Okay, this is good to know. Especially with speciality pearls like this. So, the complexities of actually nucleating them. Well, I'm not going to get into that, but it's very expensive. But here's a fun fact for you, Simon. I don't know if you know this, but they're all bar one jewellers on this entire planet will buy from the same pearl locations, the same farms, bar one. Mickey Moto actually owns his own pearl farm and makes his own pearl jewellery. Every other jewellery establishment, your Chanel, your Van Cleef, all of those, will buy from exactly the same pearl farmers that we do, basically. And you've agreed?
But I'm not happy with that price. So,
Okay.
Tom, can we take it to $14.95, please?
For 19mm gemstones.
For pearls.
For pearls, yeah. For exactly $14.95.
I've never had so many nicknames in my life now.
$14.95. I mean, that literally is absolutely incredible. And potentially a giveaway deal. Well, that's what I think so anyway. I don't know anywhere else in the world that can offer the prices that we do on an ordinary day, on an ordinary morning or evening, but let alone what's happening right now. Don't forget your Burmese Sapphire, which is actually coming up at 8 o'clock today. This is a major discount. Big quantity going extremely low. Extra low. Lots of you are dialing through for this, and why wouldn't you be? Lots of new customers as well, so fabulous. Hello to you, Caroline. Hello to you, Glenda. Hello to you, Joe. Hello to you, North Yorkshire. Joe, Marie. Do you reckon that's our Marie? Margaret, Jill, Michelle, Tracy, Rosalind, and Merseyside. Perhaps she is watching.
Marie will be, yeah. They're normally stood next door laughing at me, so it's quite a nice surprise that nobody's in there.
She's always watching, is our lovely Marie. I don't
Very
know.
committed.
I mean, one thing, our team, and we've had Marie on air before. I think most of you have actually met Marie. She works incredibly hard, and I know, when you go away on these trips, it's not a jolly. It's incredibly hard work, isn't it?
It's shattering in terms of the length of time, the amount of people you see, and for me that's not used to the gemstones, it can feel repetitive at times, but Marie, with her knowledge, and the feedback from the customers is evident. The quality of what she brings in is fantastic.
But I think the two of you together as well, actually, it really, really works, doesn't it? Because you've actually got, well, I suppose you're the calming influence on, no, you can't buy everything. Yeah. So, genuine tourmaline, one of Marie's favourite gemstones, you've agreed to take to a Simon's price this evening.
Well, actually looking at it now worries me a little bit, but I'm going to take it under 10.
Oh.
For tourmaline?
Yeah.
No
You're probably
way.
thinking 9.
No way. Okay, so can we just say the popularity of Simon has just skyrocketed right now, because you are looking at tourmaline is hands down the most complex gemstone on this planet. It comes in all the colours that you could possibly wish for. What did we take that from? $39.95.
That's incredible, isn't it?
I mean, not to question your authority, but are you on this planet right now? $6.95?
I'm not coming in tomorrow, so don't worry.
Okay, yeah. Okay. $6.95 for genuine tourmaline. Why not?
Why not?
Why not? You did say that, 'cause it's not about profit tonight, is it?
Not at all.
Not about profit, it's about friends and reward. Yeah, thanking our existing customers, because that's really important. But also, is it sold out? Yeah, not surprised, not surprised. But also, welcoming new customers, and we have done that already this evening, so that's amazing. Welcome to the family, jewellery makers. Okay, let's do some beautiful sterling silver. So you've got a wonderful mix of components, if you like, this evening. So you've had your gemstones, you've had your pearls, and now we're bringing you sterling silver. You've had elastic. These are stunning.
These are gorgeous.
I remember the first launch of our Stardust collection. Special message for you coming through.
Aww.
Stop it! Everyone will frighten Simon off, and he'll never bring his special deals to air. From Simon's mum. Ah, you're teasing the oven.
I actually don't think that's my mum. That's what's worrying. I don't think that was my mum.
Is that Simon's mum?
Well, you got tea somewhere though.
Well, so you're teasing someone's oven. There you go. Back to the Stardust beads. Was that Simon's mum? I don't know, we'll find out. We'll find out. You can handle it, can't you? You've got broad shoulders. You can handle it.
Very
you
broad.
can handle it. Solid precious sterling silver, 6mm in their size, with amazing. You know what these actually offer you as a jewellery maker in terms of opportunities. You can make loads from connectors, can't you?
Yeah, you can. And so it's adding into any of your strands. And once you put that sterling silver element in there, you know, so you can. I mean, lots of the designers that sell, once they add the sterling silver in, don't they? They sort of, you pay a premium.
Amazing. So, Simon,
$6.95.
sterling silver.
Sterling silver.
Wow. I remember us launching the Stardust collection, and it's so Italian chic. It's everywhere in Rome. You know, if you go to any of those kind of jewellery establishments, they work amazing things with the texturing of the precious metal. Obviously, your gemstones are going to take this sort of centre stage, but it's really imperative that the sterling silver is finished beautifully. And we do that, $6.95. It's still one of our most popular collections. Is that right? Is that fair to say?
Yeah, absolutely. It does really well every time it's on. So again, just thought, why not?
Love it, absolutely love it. And what do we do with these little loops again? We've got lots of new customers actually joining us this evening.
Lots of things we could do. So you could do like a lark's head knot, so a little knot either side. You could put them in macrame. You could use with your crimps and your crimp covers and your beading threads. Once, if you've got those loops there and it's a connector like that, there's lots you could.
You can actually do that way as well, couldn't you?
Yeah, yeah.
So the little wrap loops that we did this earlier on, you can actually attach that, and then the shepherd hooks to the top just to give you that pop of lustre. $6.95, well done. Make sure you check out. Okay, so I've got rose quartz in. Cubes, we've well and truly got the bug for at the moment, haven't we?
These are nice.
Yeah, they're lovely. I think so many customers would agree with me when we say more cubes.
Yeah, it's definitely a trend we're seeing at the moment as well. We saw a lot in India as we were doing our selections. I think the unusual shapes are really popular with the customers as well, but the cubes in particular.
Do you make choices on what sort of shapes and gemstones we buy as well?
I mean, Marie ultimately makes the decisions. I try and support in terms of whether if we know that we're seeing a trend in terms of why people are buying, or whether we have never had something before, and it's identifying those to try and bring them to air. So even within the most popular gemstones, if there's something we haven't had, or a cut we haven't had, or a finish, then how do we get that to the customers as quickly as possible, and then build on that as well.
So you really have to kind of like almost scrutinise the sales and what is popular and what isn't popular then.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's one of the key jobs. Obviously, we don't want to keep on reordering stuff that's not working, because obviously we then clog up the vault, which means then we slow down in terms of what we can bring the customer. So we've got to be really clear. And also, when we do our clearance days or trying to drive stock out of the business, the benefit for the customers is you get a fantastic deal, but it frees up everything.
Amazing. So what are we going to do with this beautiful strand of cubes, which, as we've just said, is very popular at the moment?
So this one I'm going to take to $5.95.
Wow. Apparently, cutting a gemstone into a cube is equally as challenging as the more intricate of cuts. So then we've just done £5.95. There we go. I guess because of the simplicity of the shape, I guess that's why. Wow, I expect these to be one of the most popular of the show so far. They'll be flying out the door. You can literally, am I right? Yeah. You can use these with all of your elastics that you had just previously. If you've also got any questions for our lovely Claire, if you actually have any sort of jewellery making skills that you need answers to, then we are live here in the studio. Feel free to message in. So 70 carats of beautiful. What's the matter? What's the matter? Not happy?
No. So no. It's obviously not low enough. £4.45.
Wow. That literally is like its cost. Really? Mm-hmm. It's a giveaway deal. So for us to source the gemstone, transport the gemstone, broadcast the gemstone, we're at a loss.
This doesn't include Marie's fee, obviously.
Of course. Of course. Because this is the thing, and I think it's quite difficult to actually convey this to our customers sometimes. How we offer the prices as low as this. I mean, this is way beyond what we would do normally. But we don't just sell one or two like most jewellers would do. We will sell hundreds in most occasions.
And that's how with the buying power. And what I would encourage your customers is to make the most of these deals, because the more you buy, the more we can do it.
Yeah.
And that's how Jewellery Maker, in terms of a day-to-day basis, we bring you fantastic value every single day. I'm going a little bit further on a selection of stuff, but every single day that value is there. And it's the more people that buy from us, the more we can do.
The more we can do.
It's really simple maths.
We're about to do ametrine. My goodness. Okay. Did you choose these? I really want to buy these. They're amazing. Ametrine. I've already spoken about today. It's part of Claire's incredible kit. So this is the kind of thing that I would actually imagine in a gemstone museum, because it is one of the rarest bicolour gemstones. It's absolutely exquisite. These are drilled too. Wow, I've just noticed that. So it means that we can actually turn them into pieces of jewellery. That's incredible.
Gorgeous, aren't they?
And notice how an ametrine, you want to have the wonderful golden colours and also the purple. So, like you said, you've not held back on the actual choices. No. Ametrine, I can imagine, I don't know, on your recent buying trip there wasn't a huge amount of it.
No, it's not one we see as often as sort of quartz and agates and things like that. But it's beautiful, just a collector's piece, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. It's the kind of thing that I would definitely put in So I'm doing like a mini gemstone museum at home. It's the kind of thing I would definitely have.
All the boxes we sell with the clear.
They'd be perfect for those. Absolutely perfect. But Claire, they've got the drill holes too.
Yeah, so that means that you can absolutely really, really easily do something with them, with your wire or your thread.
Or your wrap loops.
Yeah,
that you've learned today.
Yeah.
All your wrap loops, exactly. Beautiful collector's gemstone. They come from Bolivia. If you've ever seen pictures of the actual ametrine mine, it's minuscule. If you watch your films and you enjoy Lord of the Rings, it literally looks like one of the Hobbit houses. It's tiny, tiny, tiny. And once upon a time was mined solely by women, but very, very exclusive, very, very collectible, especially when you have this quality. Okay, wow, I've just realised the price. $17.95 for genuine ametrine.
So we found it in a buying trip in June. And I thought about this, and I remember working this one out, and you know, you quite happily go to $15.95. I mean, 13. But I actually sort of settled under 10.
No way.
For these.
For ametrine?
For ametrine, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm not. I almost feel like I should stop talking because you might change your mind. So I'm not going to talk about the gemstone for a while, just because.
Every time I do this, and then I actually read the price out loud to the customers and see people buying quite a lot of it, I then start to panic a little bit. So.
That's because our customers know, new customers as well. Our customers know how much this gemstone can fetch. You know, this is. I've sold ametrines, by the way. Oh, you've committed now, haven't you? In 18 karat gold with SI grade diamonds for 4 figures. In the past, so you know it's an expensive gemstone.
Oh, it's beautiful.
And it is beautiful, yeah, absolutely. Well done to you all. Lots of you making confirmations into. Why wouldn't you? This evening as well, it's a real mix of gemstones, which I'm loving that. We've had tools, we've had elastic, we've got pearls coming up, we've got that amazing one to own, which I'm so excited about. Sorry, must have. 8 o'clock. Burmese sapphire, and you've promised one of the biggest price reductions of the year.
It's huge.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So I'm excited, and that's natural.
Do not miss out on it. It's huge.
Have we got quantity of that strand then? Because it's Burmese sapphire.
A really good quantity.
Oh, okay. Like I said, you haven't gone for the sort of smaller quantity strands within the vault. Amazing. Make sure you check out. Hello to you, Diana, Louisa. Hello to you, Hilda, Denise. Margaret, you're there as well. Are you ready for the pearls? So 1 metre long length. I love these. You could literally just knot them and wear them. A fabulous 1920s sort of inspired elongated necklace. These are beautiful and they are large too. Up next. I was just seeing if I could actually sort of get Simon to tell me how much you're planning on taping these to, but no.
Customers will be first to know.
Okay. So it's all very much a close... Does Tom know?
No.
He doesn't know either? No. He's powerless. You're powerless in there, aren't you?
I think he's quite happy with this, but it's, yeah.
Yeah, because to be fair, he's pretty courageous on his prices, but this evening
there have been some mornings I've been watching, I've been sort of gasping at the screen. So yeah, so he should be enjoying this.
I bet he is, because you know he's going to be able to throw this back at you now.
Oh yeah.
100%.
Andrew's kicking me.
Be able to throw it back at you saying, well, you did this on such and such a date at such and such a time. Yeah. 1 metre of beautiful, beautiful cultured pearls. I mean, these are not faux, these are not synthetic, these are the real deals. You know, and this is a conversation that I have quite frequently. People that tend to be new to jewellery maker, and I get it, I do get it. When I first my first TV shopping experience, you almost don't believe the deals, they are that good. Mm-hmm. So it takes a while for us to gain your trust, I suppose. Yep. I get that, I totally understand. I can assure you, if it's in black and white on your screens, and I'm verbalising it more to the point, it has to be exactly that. These are natural, genuine cultured pearls. And we're taking it to, who knows? Who knows? Not
and
a
it's
strand.
A metre of them as well.
Yeah, exactly. Not a strand. Wow.
So that's what I'm supposed.
No, wait, if that was 38 centimetres, then yes. Which is about that, would we all agree? It's about 38 centimetres. But it's not, it's actually a metre. That's our target then.
I mean, nobody would have any complaints about paying that price for this. I mean, when I started in the business, I didn't even know you could get pearls for these kind of prices, I have to admit. But tonight, to make it a little bit better, I'm going to bring it down. But I'm going to bring it down by over £10.
Wow. Oh, okay.
So I'm going to bring it down to £23.95.
For a metre?
For a metre of pearls.
You might have heard sort of the Carat Club as well, with your diamonds. There's the 10 mil club with your pearls. Anything over double figure measurements is very, very sought after. You've got that on this strand.
Absolutely.
And quite a few of them too. $23.95. They're beautiful. The smoothness of the nacre surface. It is a one-time only opportunity. You have promised that these are going to be embargoed. What we mean by embargoed is basically...
So if they don't sell out, I will basically ensure they don't come back onto air for a period of time.
Okay.
And if they do, I mean, the chances are, and it's a very high chance they will not come back onto this price. So it's tonight and tonight only where
There you
you
go.
get to make the most of these particular deals.
Because it's, our prices, we hear quite a lot, actually, customers actually say, oh, well, I saw them at this price on such and such a day, and that they might be more, they might be less. They do fluctuate, because it's live television.
Retail fluctuates. So
Yep.
any walk, any sort of business that you can go into, the price could be one, I'll go and brought petrol today and it's one price, and I go
True.
tomorrow and it's a different price. So when we try and keep ours at always the lowest value possible, because we're jewellery maker, we want people to be able to, trade and make jewellery out of it and make a profit themselves. But these particular instances, I've gone above and beyond that, more than anybody would normally do. So it is now and now only.
It is a show which is quite unlike any other show that we've brought you, I think, here at Jewellery Maker. In that we're not actually. As a business, we have to make money, don't we? We have to make money. Oh, we still love you, Tom. Of course you do. Where would we be without Tom? Of course you do. He says that he's got the easiest job ever this evening, honestly. Just, you're painting your nails.
Taking
Of
the
all
nail
the
varnish.
things that you were saying you could be doing, I wasn't expecting you to say that, frankly. There we go. But yeah, we are a business. We do need to make money. Obviously, that is really
Yep.
important in order to grow and stay on your screens. But this evening, it's not about that.
No, not at all. Like I say, it's a once a month, or it's a treat.
It's a treat.
Yeah.
I like that. And I think you've picked the perfect time of year to do that too. Because let's be honest, January and February, they're my least favourite months.
Yeah, and you're cheering up.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But although it looks gorgeous out there lately, hasn't it?
Oh,
It's
the
been
weather's
really nice.
beautiful.
So I think you've chosen the best possible time to join our screens. Amazing, and we do hope to see more of Simon. Text in if you've got any questions. Questions possibly about what does Simon's role include? Because you're very busy, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, Susan's messaging in. Hi, Simon. What's that? Has Simon ever had to say to Marie, no, you can't buy that, it's too expensive? Good question.
Yes. Marie's background, she is used to buying exquisite pieces. And
She's a
have
diamond specialist,
diamond
yeah.
background. So she sees the value in things and she sees the quality. There have been things that we potentially wouldn't bring to wear. So to buy enough of it to bring, it's such a huge cost for people. But we've sort of pushed the boundaries. We brought the pearls, and the
South Sea.
aquamarine, and then there was another set of pearls as well. That were quite an expensive set.
Hi, Emma. Love Simon. As is my granddaughter Gracie, who's just run down, just ran towards the TV shouting, "There's Wally." That's her greatest compliment at the moment, by the way.
No, I'll wear a striped jumper next time.
Next
a hat's
time,
a woolly hat.
next time.
It's a bit hot in here for the hat at the moment. So.
So you have had to say no.
Yes, on occasions. I've also had to say no to myself. So I found something in Hong Kong, which I'm going to buy 5 of, which are incredible.
Are you going to tell us what?
No.
Oh. Well, that's no fun,
Exciting,
isn't it?
isn't it?
That's no fun. Can you get Alexandrite?
We actually have some Alexandrite coming up in 2 weeks, I believe. I'm sure we do. Yeah.
We'll come back to this conversation. Literally, we are coming back to that. I'm not forgetting that one. But your must-have today, honestly, is literally something. I do not want you to go to sleep tonight, jewellery makers, regretting not getting this. It's happened to me in the past, as I mentioned that gemstone. I remember once upon a time, I'm going back probably about 7 years, watching an Alexandrite showcase, and for whatever reason I didn't buy it at the time, probably because I couldn't afford it. Guess how long it took me to actually get hold of that gemstone thereafter? This many years. It is very, you don't forget, you don't forget the things that you don't buy and that you love, that pull on those heartstrings. This is a big, big, big star buy opportunity, and one of the most surprising price reductions coming your way after this.
Our brand new Get Started with Jewellery Maker page has been created to provide help and guidance for jewellery making newbies. If you need design suggestions, hints and tips, or help with perfecting your jewellery designs, we're here to help. Head over to facebook.com/getstartedwithjm, where our talented in-house designers are happy to answer your jewellery making questions, offer inspiration, and get you started in your jewellery making journey. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Are you new to Jewellery Maker? For a limited time, we're offering new customers a wonderful free gift. The free gift includes 2 beautiful genuine gemstone strands in an organza bag. As long as you qualify as a new customer and haven't shopped with us before, then your free gift will be automatically added to your order when you make your first purchase. It's really that simple. Gemstone strands are selected at random, so gemstone size, colour and type will vary for each new customer. Why stop there? Once you receive your gemstones, we'd love to see what you create. Share your designs with us via our Facebook page and join our creative community of jewellery makers. Start your jewellery making journey with us today. Create, wear, share. It's easy to stay in touch with Jewellery Maker. You can like our Facebook page and join a community of over 65,000 people. You can follow us on Twitter and tweet us your messages and opinions, send photos of your designs and enter our Wall of Fame competition. Or if you need any help or advice, you can email our friendly help team. Make sure to get involved and stay up to date with Jewellery Maker. Welcome to Jewellery Maker. We are part of the Immediate Media family. Immediate Media is a fast-growing multimedia platform company who operates some of the most loved brands across the UK. Our brands range from our other shopping TV channel, The Sewing Quarter, to our very successful magazines, such as Simply Knitting, Molly Makes, and The Radio Times. We work incredibly hard to inspire you and bring you lots of exciting ideas and projects. So whatever your creative needs, you know that our crafting family will be there for you. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Now, it's been a massive week for us here at Jewellery Maker, hasn't it? We've had your sterling silver weekend, we've had your amber weekend, we've had some amazing deal of the days. I know you had an incredible one this morning as well. Yeah. But I think this is probably one of the biggest auctions in that 7-day period as well. We've got
the price drop,
yeah. We've got 150 of these available, and we have brought this amazing opportunity. I'm not going to call it a strand. It's an amazing opportunity to air at the first price that you will see in a few moments. But I don't know what Simon's intentions are in terms of how low he's going to take it, but I know it is going to be unmissable. Now, I want to talk to you about Sapphire firstly. Sapphire, we all know. We know it's a member of the Big Five. We know it's a gemstone that commands some of the highest price points in the market. The country of origin, going back to that, I don't want that necessarily to determine your decision all the time, because ultimately the beauty of the gemstone should be the one that is that deciding factor. However, if I was to say this is a Colombian emerald, then straight away the desirability will skyrocket. The same applies with your sapphire. Now, there are 3 locations really, in my eyes, that command, or produce, I should say, the best sapphire in the world. One will be Kashmir, one will be Ceylon, and the other one will be Burma. If you see sapphire that is completely natural, that really is exciting, because 95% of the world's sapphire will undergo some form of treatment. So that is either heat treatment or usually fissure filling, diffusion as well. The Royal Engagement Ring is diffused, we believe, which is almost identical to this colour, isn't it? And that's absolutely fine. But to see something that is already naturally exquisite, I always sort of label them as the supermodel gemstones. So they need no makeup. They don't need any help in looking stunningly beautiful. That's what you're getting right now. I found a document online, and I just wanted to read it to you. I can't show you the piece of paper because it actually has got the website on there. But if you want me to send you the link, then message me on my presenters page. And it's written about a Burmese sapphire. A very fine 5-carat Burmese sapphire that was recently discovered. But it just writes up about the quality of this location. So I just wanted to read this to you. The finest sapphire in the world comes from Kashmir. And straight away you're thinking, hang on a minute. But there haven't been any significant Kashmir sapphires mined for more than 100 years. So what's out there is out there, basically. Today, the best sapphires come from 3 locations. It's the ones I've actually mentioned. Oh, okay, interestingly. Burma, like this one, Sri Lanka and Madagascar. Madagascar, to be honest, is making huge waves in terms of what they're offering. Of these 3 locations, Burmese sapphires are the rarest. Mining efforts in Burma have tended to concentrate on ruby, so there are not many Burmese sapphire in the market, but very occasionally we see a Burma sapphire that rivals the legendary Kashmir stone. So they're actually saying they're as good. Every so often, they're as good as the Kashmir stone. Then it starts talking about this gemstone in particular and how it actually went to market and actually sold at auction for astronomical amounts of money. But so they actually regard Burma, Sri Lanka and Madagascar as the finest locations. And if it is in natural in colour, like these, because look at this documentation here. This is the document for the sapphire that I was talking about. But you notice the first word that they actually mention on that certificate of authenticity. Can you see the word? Natural sapphire. It makes a big difference in terms of the actual value of your gemstone. So, you've got 150 of these. It is some of the most beautiful sapphire I think we have within the vault. I know this strand, I can remember it clearly.
Well, I actually went over to see this one because of the price of it, and to make the decision I'm going to do on this. I mean, like I say, it's sapphire. It's beautiful, and it really is beautiful. So when I went over and saw it, along with selecting some of the other products, this was the one that I knew that our customers, especially when they see the price, and I will be amazed if we have anything left in this.
I don't. Well, the first price tag, what it has sold at previously, is amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
So whatever we do this evening is going to be unmissable.
Yep.
So we're going to put a 60-second clock onto the screen. And the reason why we do that is makes it as fair as we possibly can for our web bidders and our telephone bidders. Basically, when we bring the graphics live, that's your call to action. Make your confirmation. Have trust in Simon. He is here for a reason. You know, I know it's a great opportunity for you to get to know Simon as well. And you know, you're not going to come on here and just take maybe a cheeky little bit off.
No, and for me, it's I did it last time, and I'll tell you the price if it's been on before, and I will then guarantee. So the one thing I'm not trying to do is mislead in any way. It's to give you the best possible price I can at this point.
So never been seen before?
Not the price, no.
Wow, yeah. That's what I mean. Never been seen before price tag. Let's start that clock because we have 150, which might sound plentiful. I assure you, jewellery makers, it is not. You know, we are live, not just broadcast here in the UK. We are broadcast all around the world. I've seen USA shopping today. I've seen France. I've seen Spain. I've seen Holland. All over the UK. It's going to be a busy opportunity, and this really is an opportunity. Please, if you can, it's an additional 25 pence, but I tell you what, it is worth that extra investment. Get the certificate of authenticity, because this will actually mention that it is natural sapphire. That, as soon as you take it to any gemologist or jeweller to have valued, that straight away will add zeros, in my opinion. I'm not qualified to give valuations on gemstones, but it does make a big difference. 15 seconds before this opportunity comes live. I'm excited. I'm actually nervous.
I know.
In an excited way, yeah. We'll talk to Claire as well about what we can actually do do with this to make the most out of this beautiful parcel. The graphics are live. So, there are 150 exactly. You didn't go for a small quantity, did you?
No, I mean, like I say, I want to make sure that as much as I can, I give an opportunity to as many people as possible. I don't want to bring tens to the screen because a lot of people are going to be disappointed. I want to make as many people happy, and that sounds really corny. But
no, it does.
Giving as many people as possible the opportunity to buy into these offers.
Gemstones make us happy here at Jewellery Maker.
Yeah.
If you offer Burmese sapphire, then we are extremely, extremely happy. Straight away, there are loads of you with this in your basket. And we will, or Simon said he is going to show you where it's actually been brought to air before, and it has been purchased before at. I would definitely buy at the first price. 100%. These are all individual standalone solitaires. So when you were in the actual vault itself, when you were kind of looking around at all the different gems, and my goodness, there must be countless.
There is. It's unbelievable. It's a great place to go looking.
I bet.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love to do that. I'd love to have it sort of go around the vault and just sort of cherry pick which ones I want to bring to it with a shopping trolley. Yeah. So this leapt out at you.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you can see from the VT
for obvious reasons.
And what we're seeing in front of us, it's just stunning. And it's sapphire. So.
Genuine Burmese sapphire, more to the point. So many people are actually showing interest in this, but understandably, probably thinking this is going to be very, very considered.
Yeah, I mean, so the considered price and what we should be selling this at, and we'll bring you the first price, is £99.95.
So this has actually been on air at this price tag before. Yeah. And we can totally get that.
Yeah.
That's 18 carats. I don't know many people that own 18 carats of Burmese sapphire.
And I imagine most customers right now are thinking, maybe that's the price he's bringing it to and that's it. I don't think anybody would have an issue with paying that price for this particular piece. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically halve that price.
Wow.
So we're going to bring it down to £49.95.
£49.95?
Yeah.
Can we work out what that is per carat there at that price tag? For natural Burmese sapphire? What? Pardon? £2.78 per carat of Burmese sapphire.
But I'm not stopping there. Because as I said before, I want to bring you the lowest possible price, or the lowest price it's ever been. So I'm going to take this down actually to £44.95.
Wow. £2.50 per carat for natural Burmese sapphire. Literally, honestly, please get your certificate of authenticity, and please do not expect to see this. It's going to sell out tonight, to be honest. I might not even bother finishing my sentence. There are 50 in baskets, so those of you that haven't checked out, you have to do so. It's going to be a frenzy, and I have to tell you what, it's first come, first serve. We can't say any fairer than that.
Check out quick, I'd say.
Yeah, check out very, very quick. Listen, I've missed out loads and loads and loads of times here at Jewellery Maker because I wasn't just quite quick enough, and I tell you what, we don't forget opportunities like this. They stay with us, especially when there's that big a price reduction for one of the rarest and most desirable gemstones on this entire planet. There's a reason why I sort of shared that, letter or sort of information earlier on, is to highlight that this is Burmese sapphire. Burmese sapphire is regarded in the top 3 locations of source. And you can see why, can't you?
Absolutely.
I mean, if we were to think of the royal engagement ring, what colour is it? What shade of blue is it? It's what's on your screen. I'm not saying that this is going to be valued at the same price. Of course I'm not. I wouldn't even know what the valuation of that royal engagement ring is. However, it has been suggested to me that is treated. This is natural. And we're at £44.95. If these don't sell out, I would be absolutely stunned. Our Jewellery Maker viewers are loving this.
Great stuff. Like I say, the more people that engage in this, the more we can do it.
Exactly.
Absolutely. So
the more often,
it's great for everybody.
The more Burmese sapphire we can potentially buy. Who knows? Do you think we can get purple sapphire?
I know a woman who will know.
Because that would be. Is she watching? Marie, can we get purple sapphires? I love purple sapphire. To go along with this strand. That would be absolutely amazing. Burmese sapphire and purple sapphire. I've sold purple sapphire once. Wow. Yeah. And I've sold pink tanzanite once as well. That would be another one. That would be good. Well, look, beautiful along. That's the calibre of gemstone. And the reason why I'm mentioning those is because that's where I put this. It's in that kind of calibre. Burmese sapphire is in that kind of calibre. So to those of you that haven't checked out yet, we've got collectors getting quantities like 5s. Now, we know, and I don't know if it was yourself or Marie that actually told me this, but our biggest customers, in terms of the amount that they buy, are actually jewellers, aren't they? We know this.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you can see on there, somebody's buying 5,
yeah.
which, I think that's the highest I've seen a multi-buy in California. Wow.
California, Celine in California, well done to you. Kenneth, Diana, Louise, Pat, Lynette, Leicestershire, Shropshire, Jamanti, Kerry, hello to you, Jacqueline, Annette, Marcel, hello to you, Tracy, Dahlia, Lisa, Jennifer, hello to you, London, Yorkshire, Cornwall, Mary, multi-buying, Leslie, Sandra, Alison, Karen, Fife, Sue, multi-buying, Janet, Barbara, Wendy, Pauline, Merseyside, multi-buying, Debbie, Aberdeenshire. Why wouldn't you? You're actually getting two strands for less than the original price. Hello to you, Janet. Thank you, my favourite gemstone. And they will all be mine. Brilliant show as always. Yeah, to be honest, Janet, I wouldn't part with them either. I've got to be honest. There's certain times you're allowed to be selfish, and I think this is definitely one of those. Got mine, great price. Oh, well done to you, Dahlia, well done. Isn't it incredible? Any questions for Simon? Then, yeah, feel free. You're here till the end of the show now, aren't you?
I believe so, yeah.
I don't think they're going to let you go. Not going to let you go this evening. So yeah, any questions for Simon, then you can do, because it's not, yours is actually probably one of the most challenging jobs. Well, it would be in my mind, actually sort of reining in the buying.
Yeah, I mean, they do a fantastic job, and it can be probably frustrating for people to have to say no sometimes, or say not yet. And I say it to Tom a lot. He knows how frustrating that can be as well, and it is just trying to keep, like I say, the frequency of being able to bring stuff continually to the customers is my main aim. But yeah, it's fantastic. It's just fantastic to see the messages and people really engaging in this and making the most of it.
Well, do you know? I mean, this is something. Burmese sapphire. I always find it amazing, still to this day. I remember starting selling the high-end gemstones. Do you, Claire?
Yes, yeah.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
It was tanzanite that I think we started with first.
Yeah.
Or was it sapphire? I can't remember.
I can't remember which one it was. It was very wow.
It was, yeah, and we were like, oh my goodness.
That we could actually work and make jewellery with.
We're starting to work
like
with
that.
sapphires and emeralds and diamonds and tanzanites, but they were very, very, very considered, rightfully so. Now we're bringing you, in terms of the location and natural sapphires, under £50. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, even with the pearls, and I said with the pearls earlier, but the big 5, even before I came into the business, I hadn't got a clue how you'd be able to do what we do at these prices. And it's a lot of credit to our team in India as well, with Prakash and team. They do an amazing job being able to source. And the buying team then from a negotiation point of view, and I help get involved with that in terms of the numbers we commit to. And like I say, that's always a risk for me, because if I buy too many and the customers don't like it, then we're then stuck with that, and that's money. And how do we then create better deals for people, and then continually buy new stuff and new cuts and, like I say, new material and stuff?
Well, I think it's fair to say that if you get offered natural Burmese sapphire again in the future, then definitely you should buy it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Definitely, because it's proven to be very popular. About 40, 50 of you still have it in your baskets. Honestly, there are so many people still dialing through. It's busy on the phone lines as well. If you can shop with us online, that does sort of ease the pressure on our call centre, but it's entirely up to you. Stay where you are. Call off your landline. It is free phone. But you'll only be on the phone lines for a few minutes, and look at what you're actually going to be getting. This is something that, it's not just a purchase, and I've said this so many times before, it's not just any purchase. You've just acquired legacy gemstones. This is something that you will pass down the generations in your family. Honestly amazing. Thank you, Simon. Thank you. And well done to you. Make sure you check those baskets out. It comes in that beautiful box as well. So it comes in that. Talking of what? I've got another one.
Not just another one, though.
Oh, these are my favourite cut. The faceted barrels. Ooh. See, it goes back to what I was just saying, you know, the fact that we are now working with this kind of calibre of gemstone is absolutely amazing. Yeah. This is limited though. We've only got 11.
A very, very small amount.
But it's black diamonds.
Yep. So I mean, this should be. I still can't believe and get over the fact that I'd used the word diamonds and then £69 in the same sentence.
I know. And again, it goes back to the fact that, you know, our perceived value of all of these gemstones is considerably higher. The problem is that... Is it a problem? I don't know. We kind of get blasé sometimes when we've been shopping with Jewellery Maker for a length of time and like, oh, it's black diamonds at £69. No. It's black diamonds and we're at £69. Where else in the world?
I have to interrupt you though, we're not at 69.
Oh.
We're going to take it down. I'm going to take it down by over £10. We're going to take it to £55. Lowest price ever.
For 3 carats. There are only 11, so it's first come, first serve.
Yep.
What did you say, £55?
£55.
Wow.
For diamonds.
For genuine diamonds.
It's...
You know, where else in the world would you find genuine black diamonds, not faux, not the play on the word diamond, as you might find in certain places, you know, not black cubic zirconia even, which are beautiful and have their place, don't get me wrong, but the real deal at £55. You know,
I have to say, they're such a nice cut as well.
It's my favourite cut. Claire, have you worked with these before? Because I mean,
I've worked with the black diamonds. I haven't worked with that strand. But, I mean, it'd be very easy to, because you know you've got the drill hole, so you could just, you know.
And I'm looking across at your beautiful jewellery just there. This is what I was admiring, what I was talking about earlier on, Jewellery Makers. Literally, they are stunning. Look at that.
But it would be, I mean, you know, in the slider bracelets, just a few in there would be wonderful.
And can I work this into silver wire?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, you could. It'd be really, really lovely with that.
You're amazing, Claire. You really are. Each of those pieces of jewellery are just incredible. Even the bow.
You'd only need one, wouldn't you? One diamond in that piece.
It's black diamond jewellery.
Yeah.
We had 11, so it's first come, first serve. Stay where you are on those phone lines. Should we stick with black diamonds, Tom says? If I can... Where? Oh, yeah. So you've chosen all of these strands for this evening?
Personally, I went round.
Did you have a trolley?
Didn't need to be that big, but a small box. Just
literally. So it's very popular at the moment. Diamonds in their rough form. The likes of Rihanna is wearing rough diamonds at the moment. So basically, rough means non-faceted. Have you heard the expression, diamond in the rough? This is basically how it comes out of the ground. And then it goes on to be actually calibrated thereafter. So, 4.5 carats of black diamonds. I love rough black diamonds. I think they're absolutely incredible. We haven't got quantity of these, surely? Oh, we do. We do have quantity of these. Yep. So, a Simon Special...
£19.95.
Under £20?
For diamonds, yep.
For genuine diamonds? That's almost a full tennis bracelet just there.
Yeah, you need a couple of extra links, wouldn't you?
Did you ever imagine, Jewellery Makers, that you were going to wake up this morning and say, okay, I'm going to buy 4.5 carats of black diamonds today and I only want to spend £20? You know, if you walked into the jewellers that I used to work at, you said, oh, I've got £20 and I want to buy a carat of diamonds. You know, literally you'd be, okay, well, sorry, it's not possible. I would have actually said that, but it's not possible. And they have got that beautiful lustre. What would you do with something like this?
I think, you know, the pink opals that you've got
tomorrow morning.
Yeah, they'd be lovely with that. Or is it fire opal?
Fire opal.
As well.
Oh my goodness.
That would be beautiful with
beautiful
with
strand of American fire opal.
I mean, at that sort of price, you could put your diamonds, couldn't you, with other gemstones?
At that kind of price, yeah. Literally, they could be accenting gemstones.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to use them all in one piece, do you? You don't have to.
No, not at all. No. You've got enough on there. You could do a suite, couldn't you?
If you have any questions for Simon, he is here for, I was going to say for one night only, but I think everybody would want you back. Definitely these kind of savings. Are you going to try and do it once a month, did you say?
I mean, it depends how popular it is. I mean, I've sort of put on the plan. I sort of look at for the 12 months, and I did it once, and then people said come back, so I sort of put it in once a month. But if it proves really popular, then I'm more than happy to give up some more time and bring more deals.
What do we reckon, Jewellery Makers?
There we go.
You want it to happen? We are live here in the studio. Text in. Do you want Simon to appear on our screens and continue to put together these amazing saving shows? Wow. Well, absolutely. I like that. I like the fact that we're seeing Marie. We're meeting people because the JM family is extensive. Mm-hmm. You know, last time Prakash was over. Yep. He came on here.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Lovely guy, Prakash.
Quite amazing, Prakash, and the team over there. I mean, they're amazing people. So friendly. The work they do is incredible.
It's really nice to see people actually coming on our screens as well to get to know you, the family, the extended family that do an amazing job at bringing you these beautiful gemstones, isn't it, Claire? Lovely to see.
Yeah, and there's always I think people when I do workshops that said an awful lot there.
Is it?
Yeah.
Feedback from customers saying they want to meet the people behind the screens.
It's very open, isn't it? And then to see everybody, it's lovely.
It is, and it is very much. I mean, I've had different employers. I've been here for quite a long time, but one thing I think that's really unique about Jewellery Maker is that it's very personable, you know. Our managing directors, our merchandising manager, our buying manager, our head of TV and everything, literally very approachable. Nothing is the case. Because I've had it before where I'm actually almost frightened of some of the bosses before. It's not like that here, is it, at all?
No, it's a completely open door policy. When I came in, people were like, because I think people looked at the merch, you know, because they'd have to say no sometimes. People think, oh, he's going to be the group.
Not the merchandising team.
But I mean, I sat in India and I've hand-picked out of bags and bags and bags of gemstones to pick the best ones.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, well, that's how committed we are in terms of making sure we bring the best. So, like I say, me, Marie and Prakash sat there with the supplier and picked out, I won't tell you what it is, but we picked out the best ones out of hundreds.
Okay.
To make sure the quality, they'll be coming up in a month or two, yeah.
Oh, how exciting. That's how committed they are. But yeah, it is very much a family here at Jewellery Maker. Sorry to sound cliche, but it is. Now, we've launched this beautiful American fire opal strand at $49.95. I had the privilege of actually meeting two of the mine owners from Oregon some years back. Chuck and Troy, lovely, very passionate about the quality that they actually unearth. And you can see why. It's beautiful energy. So what are your intentions with this beautiful natural strand?
Well, this is one of my favourites in particular.
Is it?
Opal. Yeah, I love the window opals as well.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take over £20 off and bring this at £27.65.
$27.65.
And you can tell again from the pricing, this is the absolute limit I can go to with this. I couldn't get any more out of it.
So are you reducing this price to rock bottom because you also want to buy it? You've just confessed that this is your favourite.
It's going to be my second stretchy bracelet.
Yeah, that would be cool. That'd be really cool. Yep. What is it about fire opal that you love then? Is it the colour palette? It
is in particular the window opal. I just love the fact that you can see, it's just the detail within it as well, but the colour for me as well. Like some burnt orange, and it's fantastic.
Incredible, a natural colour with these as well. It's warming, and with the forthcoming seasons, I think it's absolutely perfect for that. A long strand, that was the first thing I noticed, Jewellery Makers. If I actually sort of stretch it out, can you see? That's 38 centimetres, and it's clearly a Gems of Distinction strand. Yeah, this is a Gems of Distinction strand. We used to do them that length, by the way. Gems of Distinction strands. They used to be like 18 centimetres. Yeah. Now we've added 20 centimetres to what was the length of our gems. In fact, there might have even been 14 centimetres. Do you remember, Claire? Either way, they're a lot longer, and we're now at £27.65. That's amazing. Again, something that I would suggest you get your certificate of authenticities. Make sure you check out. You literally can't dilly-dally this evening. After this evening, let's just make this clear for those of you that have just tuned in. Not Claire, you're there. Clear for those of you that have just tuned in. You won't see these items for a while afterwards.
No, and like I say, even if we do, if we say we have any left and we bring it back to wear after 30 days or whatever it may be, or in the future, it's very, very, very unlikely it'll be anywhere near the prices that I'm bringing you tonight.
Okay. So this is literally because Simon is here.
With the volume of customers coming through as well on these particular auctions, if you don't check out, then
you're going to
be disappointed tomorrow.
Yeah, which is horrible. That's awful. When you see something you love, like, oh yeah, and you've got, it sparks all your creativity. You know what you're going to do with it, and then you miss out. It's awful. It's a horrible feeling, isn't it?
It's not good.
On the back of Amber Weekend, which I spent quite a lot of time with you this weekend over the Amber event. This would be beautiful with Amber.
Yep.
Amazing, absolutely amazing. So big auctions, big star buys, amazing must-have. What am I doing next?
So we are going to do, and I never thought I'd say this, we're going to do emerald under £10.
This emerald. This is a mega auction quantity.
Yes.
We've got hundreds of these in the vault. Can I just quickly... oh my goodness. So, emerald is what we call type 3. It's expected to have inclusions. You're not looking for the clarity that you would find in a diamond or even in the sapphire. It's expected to be almost opaque. As long as an emerald actually has got, I always use this word, vivacity. As long as that colour literally is quite energetic, then it's desirable. Now, look at the glow on this. So what did you say?
So I'm going to take this under 10.
Under £10. Do you know when you doubt what you hear? That's what I just did.
And it's. I mean, to get it under 10 has been a stretch already. And most of the customers, I imagine, are sitting at home thinking, well, you said under 10, so it'd be £9.95.
Yeah, well, that would make sense. That's what that would definitely be.
Yep.
It wouldn't even be my assumption because I would have thought this would have been considerably more than that. But it's a mega auction quantity, so this is again one of your PR deals.
Yes.
It's not about profit. It's all about thanking our existing customers.
Yes. This is a treat, like everyone's calling it.
Yeah. Genuine emerald.
Yeah.
40 carats of emerald. Single figure price tag. Okay, so I popped into our local supermarket earlier. Seriously. Picked a bit of coffee, some sweeteners, that's all. Bit of milk. Yeah. And probably a couple of other little bits. Spent more than £10. 40 carats of emerald right now.
But like I say, the $9.95,
Yeah.
I wasn't happy with. And
Wow.
because we've got so much and such a big opportunity, I'm going to take it down to not $8.95,
Okay.
not $7.95, not even $6.95. I'm going to bring it down to £6.55. And like I say, $6.55. And if you get this, and then if you're a new customer, particularly $6.55.
And you've got two extra
on
strands
top,
of genuine gemstones as well, and 40 carats of genuine emerald.
Yeah.
O stands for oiling. That is not actually a treatment. It's like us putting moisturiser on in the morning. £6.55 for genuine emerald. Again, I've got to say these words. Where else in the world? Where else in the world can you get 1 carat for that kind of price tag? Of course you're going crazy for this. This is ridiculous. But, certain companies will spend millions of pounds on marketing, on advertisements in all of your glossy magazines. We are a global brand, aren't we?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I didn't realise, when I first started, the reach we have.
Yeah.
Because we're on this platform and online. And crafting's so popular worldwide, but in particularly jewellery maker as well. So we have such a fantastic reach to everybody, like you say, globally. And that means that millions of people have the opportunity to tune in and view these opportunities.
And this is how we spread the word. We
absolutely.
rely very much on you jewellery makers in saying, oh, tune into Jewellery Maker, or I've just bought 40 carats of emerald at £6.55. I mean, this doesn't happen every single day, I've got to be honest. But that's incredible. And also, Claire, we are our own, we're our best advertisements, aren't we? The pieces of jewellery that you create from the inspiration of our guest designers, and you're going to see Claire demonstrating again in the next hour. How many times do you get people saying, oh my gosh, I love your bracelet, or I love your ring, and you can say, well, I made it.
But it's also, it's a lovely feeling. So the very first kit I had from Jewellery Maker had pearls and emeralds in, and I'd never worked with pearls and I'd never worked with emeralds until I started at Jewellery Maker. And you do feel really, really proud, and you do feel very privileged that you've gone, say, maybe from working with plastic or glass or wood, something like that, that you're actually working with, you know, emeralds.
The real deal.
Yeah, it's a wonderful feeling, really, really is.
When I was, gosh, 20 years old, working in a very posh, I'm going to say it, a very posh jewellers. Yes, all right, Tom. A very, very posh jewellers, ageist. I remember looking at emeralds. He's like my baby brother, honestly. Just nice to
Big baby brother.
Yeah, very big baby. But I can remember looking at this gemstone, thinking, well, I'm never going to own that. I'm never going to own it. I'm never going to be able to afford that gemstone ever. But then, I mean, lo and behold, I would never have imagined that we'd be offering emeralds at less than £50, £100, single figure prices. But this is a case of we don't spend millions on sort of advertisements in the glossy magazines or on adverts. We rely on your tuning in on the off chance or your recommendations. So we can continue to bring you deals like this.
Yeah, I mean, we know. I mean, our customers are some of the most retailers. There's very little loyalty in terms of how retailers work, but with us, we know we've got such a loyal customer base.
That's very true.
And the one thing we want to always make sure we're doing is complete transparency of what we're doing and bringing fantastic prices like this. And obviously, with the work these guys do, I mean, I look at that from. I'm working in merch. It's very much money driven and numbers. So to have that 655 and the kind of work these guys do can turn it into beautiful jewellery that you can then resell or keep. Then it's just amazing.
It is. But again, I bet did it take you a while to get your head around that this is genuine emerald and we're at £6 or at £10 or at £20 even?
I say no, like I say, I never imagined that I now know them as the big five and personally, I never knew you could even buy at these prices. So the fact that we do that and continue to drive those prices as much as we can to pass on that saving to the customer is fantastic.
Literally, look, crazy. Loads of you dialing and lots of you still dialing and lots of you multi-buying. Well done. Okay, so your number one gemstone.
Yeah. Well, I couldn't miss out Labradorite when it's everybody's favourite.
Yeah, and you can see why. So yeah, it makes sense that you've included it in this evening's show as well. Beautiful depth behind this. It's got a really dark, mysterious colour. I love it. I absolutely love it. And these are faceted. I don't want to say nuggets because to me these are more like boulders, if you like. They're too large to be described as nuggets.
Slabs, aren't they? They're not.
Yeah, we had to include Labradorite within this evening's show, didn't we? So, let me just look at that.
It's so beautiful, isn't it, Labradorite?
It's and going back to sort of what Simon you were saying and Claire you were saying about your emeralds and your pearls, I didn't know a huge amount about Labradorite before I actually came to Jewellery Maker, and it is Jewellery Maker that's actually made me go, wow, this gemstone's really amazing. It's seeing quality like this. That's actually made, look at those flashes of greens, that's made me fall in love with it, if you like. It is incredible, and it's a natural gemstone. So those of you that are looking at it for the first time thinking, is that treated, is it coated? No, this is a naturally forming gemstone. So 340 carats, and again, you've chosen this gemstone because it is our number one, and it has been voted 7 out of 8 years, is it? Is that right?
From what people have told me, yeah.
7 out.
Yeah.
I can see why. I can totally see why. Mm-hmm. So, a Simon saving, one time only. Grab it whilst you can. Got to be some of the biggest that we've got.
So this is what we should be at, and you can see why. I mean, the size of it, the labradescence on it is incredible. And what I love about this is every time you look at it, it just looks different every time you look at it. Yeah. But I'm going to bring it down. Mm.
By how much?
I think Tom's going to be. I think it's going to be quite smart. So this is going to go down to £13 and 55 pence.
That's amazing.
That's over £20.
£20 off.
Yeah, I mean they're huge. They're amazing.
They are, and you've got a graduation here as well. So I'm holding, just so happens to be the biggest one here, and I'm thinking about Claire's amazing wire work. You'd frame it, treat it like a cabochon. I'm going to count them for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 beautiful labradites with all of those flashes of colour. That's working out how much each? 151. For genuine labradite.
That's faceted and got a drill hole. So if you could treat it like you say as the cabochon, so you could net them, do lots of prongs, set them, or you could just do your wrap loop, couldn't you?
Sizable drill holes.
Yeah.
Sizable drill holes, so you can use all of your threading materials, all of your cords, all of your wires. That is incredible, and that is an amazing, amazing price tag for labradite. Again, there's a reason why you vote for it all the time, Jewellery Makers, as your favourite. It's fascinating, and we always say we're like moths to a flame with labradite, aren't we? Because it compels you. You're almost
it does.
It's one of those. You know, like jewellers actually have their sort of flagship piece of jewellery that kind of entices you to have a little look. This would be that gemstone.
Often a lot of jewellery makers, don't they? That's what they do. They use labradorite to have and a large labradorite like that, and it attracts people in.
Is this the gemstone? Sorry, is this the gemstone that you get asked the most questions about, Claire?
I think it's on workshops. It's a favourite, definitely. Yeah.
Sorry, I interrupted you then.
I was saying in India when we went around and saw some of the factories, they had these huge, like walls of labradorite, and they were incredible. Just this sheen in massive cubes. It was amazing. And obviously then they make it into these kind of shapes, so people can make jewellery with them. But it's fascinating to see.
I shan't say who, but I do know somebody that's actually got a labradite worktop.
Wow.
Yeah. It is stunning. Absolutely stunning. Wow. They've got deep pockets, let's just put it that way. Yeah, very, very deep pockets. Well done. Well done, everybody. Stay where you are on those phone lines. Gosh, these deals are amazing. Pearls, did you say? Beautifully spherical pearls. I love this strand. I absolutely love this. So, gold. Oh, I beg your pardon, this is coming up later. Sorry, I was drawn to it. Are we doing that later? Yeah, lovely. Okay, I'll put them down then. So, gold pearls. I beg your pardon. Which one? Were they hiding by there?
Yeah.
Oh, there they are.
Yep.
Here we go. Sorry. That box that you had when you were walking around the warehouse must have been quite large, because there's quite a lot of goodies here, isn't there?
Luckily, they give me a little trolley.
A little trolley.
Yeah, and they stray my back.
So I like these. Okay, and I always say it. For me, these are sunshine yellow, not necessarily gold, but it's all different interpretations. But I like these. I think they're cheerful, they're uplifting. Yellow and I think yellow and orange it's apparently proven to be a happiness-inducing colour.
Yeah, and they're pearls.
Yeah.
So
they're fun. They're fun, aren't they? And it goes back to what we were saying earlier on, Claire. Jewellery can be elegant, it can be simple, it can be feminine. But it can also show a little bit of personality.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, these should be $6.95.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. That seems amazing already. These are genuine pearls. They're not shell pearls now.
No, genuine.
Genuine cultured
absolutely.
pearls.
Yep.
Well, that seems an amazing deal already.
Yep. But I'm going to take it under 5.
Wow.
And you'll know that I've actually stretched this as much as I can with the number, but it's going to be £4.44. And that's to the penny. I literally can't take any more off that, otherwise.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. 444. Mm-hmm. That's amazing.
I'm seeing the centre of daisies with it. You know, on was she in Saturday when Rachel Norris was in on Saturday?
Yeah,
She'd done beautiful woven daisies, so they'd work really well with that.
Because you don't have to use them all in one piece of jewellery.
No, you maybe group them in, say, 5 or 6 just as the centre.
Yeah, I agree. And I'm gonna be quite honest, because I think I am usually brutally honest. But these very much do split the crowd. Some people absolutely love them, like me, and some people don't. And I get that. But you don't have to use them all in one piece of jewellery. You know, you've said daisies. These would be perfect in the centre of a daisy. Just one.
Yeah,
And you get plenty on the strand as well. So
Yeah, with your peacock pearls, with these amazing pearls that are coming up later on. Do you see what I mean? Just pop a couple in there, just to bring that lift, that beautiful spring and summer colour. It doesn't have to be an entire strand. I love these, and like I said, it might sound like I'm sort of sharing a negative, but I say it because we all make a decision. We've all got different taste, haven't we, at the end of the day?
And if you're doing, say, wedding fairs, things like that,
Yeah.
and there are lots and lots of different, aren't there, bridesmaids, coloured
true.
dresses and things, so, you know, you get a couple of little bracelets out of that as well.
And I bet, tell you what, yeah, little flower girls, anything like that. I bet they'd be really popular in
as well
your
at that
weddings.
size would be good.
Especially at £4.44. Well, I tell you what, get them home and see give it a try. Like you said there, Claire, Rachel gave you a daisy on the weekend.
Yeah.
Just use one in the centre and some white pearls either side, or do some wire weaving. That would be stunning. Or some silver wire. Love that
Gorgeous,
idea. Look, I'm going to be getting some of these. I'm a big advocate of these pearls. Yeah, okay, they're yellow. They're not gold. But that's not a criticism.
no,
It's all in the eye of the observer, I guess. Love it.
soon to be beholder.
Soon to, yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're grabbing it. Loads of you are grabbing these, and I would be too. Have you got lots of them? Got lots of them? Contrast it with some black cord.
Yeah, like bumblebees.
Yeah, bumblebees. Well done, Shirley, Elizabeth, Linda, Teresa, Margaret, Kathleen. Hello to you, Julia. Catherine, you're there. Ingrid, Jacqueline. Stay where you are on those phone lines. Coming up next, I think one of our big flagship pieces that we designed in 2018. It's the Cleopatra necklace that has actually been purchased by some of our members of staff here. I know presenter Zena actually owns one of these, so I totally get why you've chosen it for this evening. Simon Special up next. That is exquisite. There are 23 of these available in the world, and it was always very limited edition, wasn't it?
Yep.
So this is one of our pieces that we have had made. I'm just turning it over for a second. Yeah, it's hallmarked. It's Italian made, which most of us would actually regard as the best in the world in terms of jewellery. But we made a very, very, very limited edition quantity, and I think it's incredible. When we do pieces like this, if you go to Louis Vuitton or Gucci or any of those places and they say limited edition, they still mean thousands.
Yeah, absolutely.
We mean how many? 40. We have the last remaining quantity, and Simon, you're going to put a special price on this evening's opportunity.
Yep.
So how much, what's the gram weight on these firstly? 26.3 grams of precious metal. Beautifully articulated. I mean, look at this. That's not an easy thing, by the way,
That's wonderful, isn't it?
to actually get that articulation. Because if you think about it, we're not circular, are we? It's not as simple as just going, oh, well, there's a circle. You know, just
Like a snake.
yeah. It's got to follow the sort of the décolletage, the curves of the actual body itself, and it's got to sit so it doesn't do this, so it doesn't twist. You don't want that. You want it to lay across the neckline. So that's real engineering. You're going to do a last in stock
Yes.
opportunity.
So these launched at $79.95,
That's amazing.
understandably.
That's amazing. $79.95. Incredible. Look at that. If I just turn it on side profile, look at how perfect that sits. I've worked at jewellers where a tennis necklace, a diamond tennis necklace, which would have been thousands of pounds, if it's not finished and if it's not, the angles aren't spot on, they literally turn over. And you don't want that. You want it to be constantly laid beautifully. This is something that I'd imagined at the Oscars.
As I say, with the water, you wouldn't,
Yeah.
nobody would look out of place.
No,
wearing
definitely
something like
not. So, $79.95 was already amazing for over 20 grams of sterling silver.
So I'm going to knock £32 off. And I'm going to bring this down to £47.95. So
Wow.
under £50. Yeah. But I've only got a limited amount.
Yeah.
So because it was so limited in the first place, we now really have got
A very,
classed as
very, very limited
So
amount.
I would, if you get on it quickly.
Per gram of silver, and bear in mind how perfectly finished this is, Italian made, the finesse, the movement that you actually get within this entire necklace, the finish, that's £1.82 per gram of sterling silver. And let me just quickly turn it round, because then you can actually see, look at this, just how beautifully and cleverly this is made. Notice how they kind of concertina together? We only had a limited quantity in the world. There's 40 people in the entire world that own this.
Yep.
That's amazing. And when we launched it at $79.95, if you'd have put this in the jewellers that I'd have worked at those years ago, it would have been really considered.
Yep.
Really, really considered. Of course, you are getting excited about this one. Like you said, it wouldn't look out of place at the Oscars.
No, so and to that point as well, when we talk about limited numbers with us as well, the chances of you bumping into somebody with the same is incredibly rare. So, you're going to stand out, and you're going to stand out as an individual with this piece.
Absolutely. No, like I said, it's going to be commented upon. It's a talking point. We mentioned Lady Gaga earlier on. We were saying how beautiful she looked at the Oscars. She wore a very simple dress. Olivia Colman looked absolutely stunning. I can imagine this on either of those leading ladies.
Something simple and elegant,
Really simple and elegant. It's the beauty's in the precious metal, and I've said this before as well. I'm one of the biggest gemstone geeks, probably not as big as Marie, but I am one of the biggest gemstone geeks out there. I love reading about gemstones. My daughter was doing it the other night actually as well. She was reading about, what's that, mummy? What's that? But sometimes if you actually execute precious metal well, like this, you don't need the gemstones.
No, not at all. It doesn't look out. Yeah.
That's amazing. Anne, Dorothy, Kathleen, Yorkshire, Pauline, Helena, Alison, Carol, Northamptonshire, Kenneth, Chris and Hertfordshire. Get this home. Don't forget that irrespective of the price that we're taking it to, you still get that 30-day money-back guarantee. Sometimes when you actually shop in a sale or a clearance in some retailers, it's non-refundable or any of those things. We don't do that here at Jewellery Makers. Not that I think for 1 second this is going to be returned. You're going to fall in love with it. Think about Mother's Day. That is on the horizon. £50 doesn't buy you many flowers these days. It really doesn't. Graduations, special presents that you might have on the horizons, weddings, events. Isn't Cheltenham Cup coming soon? I don't know. Hey?
Mother's Day coming.
Mother's Day, yeah, 31st of March. 31st. This would be the ultimate gift. The ultimate gift. From £79.95 to £47.95. That's amazing. So absolutely 30-day money-back guarantee, no questions asked. But I do not believe you'll be sending this back at all. It just looks. Shall I hold up to the neckline for you? You need to. I'll literally. I won't bother doing it up just because I'll lay it. So imagine. Look at that.
That's fabulous.
It's amazing, isn't it? Thank you for choosing this.
My pleasure.
And right now, I bet presenter Zeno's kicking herself.
Yeah, don't tell her that. I'm hoping she's not watching, because I'm going to get in trouble. She's away.
She's away, is she?
I can get away with it.
Okay, so she won't be watching, because she'd probably paid more than what you've just done.
Yeah, she's not going to be happy with me.
Oh, damn. She's happy. She's got a beautiful piece of jewellery. Yeah. An amazing piece of jewellery already. Okay, Can I put those? Can I do these pearls? There's only one apparently. So is this literally this strand that you're getting? So let me explain what a nucleated pearl is just quickly. What's the difference between a nucleated and a cultured pearl? Basically, all cultured pearls are nucleated. So you could use that in the title. However, a nucleated pearl like this, it starts with a much smaller bead. So that's why you get these gorgeous textures across the surface. So there's one of these available. This very one, $99.95.
Good luck to everybody out there. This is going to go down to $69.95.
I want to buy this. I'd buy this.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gorgeous strand.
I'd buy this and I'd be giving it to our lovely Fleur and say, can you knot that for me, please?
Yeah, yeah.
$69.95. There's a lot of interest in this, and this is literally the one that you'll be getting.
There's only one after this, so that's it.
Wow. It's stunning. Absolutely stunning. Rosie is there, Hertfordshire is there, Jacqueline is there, and Janice. I've got people on the phone as well. I can't see your names as of yet. We cannot go a single penny lower.
No, I can't go any. This is. Oh.
Well done, Janice.
Congratulations.
That's amazing. I kept reaching for that as well, Janice. You're going to love that. Ruby! So the other day, Marie actually gave me a knock. She was like, Elle, it's when she was coming on air, she was like, Elle, showcase, what do you fancy? And I said, Ruby? I don't think I've ever done a Ruby showcase. Is that possible?
Absolutely. Sure, we can sort something out.
I'd like to do a Ruby showcase. Would you like to see a Ruby showcase?
Yeah.
There you go. Amazing. Really, really, really beautiful. And one of the king of gemstones. You've got this wonderful deep burgundy red. It's natural as well. Well, you heard me mention earlier on in that article that I read that the 3 locations responsible for unearthing the best sapphire in the world are Burma, Lancashire and Madagascar. Where's this from? Madagascar. A sapphire and a ruby basically are the same gemstone, but a ruby will have more chromium within, basically. So, okay, it's a lot of ruby.
Yeah, so this we launched this at $14.95.
Where?
$14.95. Which again, for ruby, it blows my mind. But
40p per carat. 14, of course.
So I'm going to bring this down a little bit further, and by a little, pretty much a third, I'm going to bring this down to $9.95.
That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. For genuine natural ruby. Listen, ruby comes like all gemstones in different saturations. $9.95. You can get colourless sapphire. You can get ruby is obviously definitely red, but you get different examples of it. I love this more beautiful opaque. It's like, I don't know, like how do I describe it? That wonderful sort of burgundy colour that you're offering here.
And a beautiful shape as well.
Yes. Yeah. Is that these easy to work with?
Yeah, you could just do like a briolette wrap, but I'd be getting those to go with your emerald. I think those two would be beautiful to go in.
Can we just for a moment take a second, gently give yourself a pinch, just to realise what is going on right now? On the back of my hand, you have just, how much? £16, 50 pence for both of these strands. 2 of the world's most desirable gemstones. £16.50. And not just 1 carat of each. I don't know what the total carat is, but it's a lot. It's a lot. That's insane.
And that would be beautiful. You could, even if you were just starting out, just new, and you just wanted to do like rethreading, because of the shape of the ruby, just you could alternate them.
148 carats of emerald and ruby. Well, I know what I'm going to be trying to get hold of come the end of the show. Just because, I mean...
I'm in 2 minds because it sounds amazing in terms of what we're doing for the customer, but when Andrew watches this back and shows just how much I've given away...
It's okay, Andrew. Listen, sometimes you have to... What's the saying? You have to... Is it speculate to accumulate? Mm-hmm. There you go. That's what we're doing. We're rewarding our wonderful customers for their loyalty. Like you said, they are very loyal.
Yeah. Incredible.
Our customers. And we're hopefully welcoming lots and lots and lots more to the wonderful world of Jewellery Maker. This is genuine ruby.
Yep.
And that's just crazy. They're not small rubies either. These are big rubies. The average carat weight of a ruby is 2 carats. So, yeah, you expect them to be slightly larger than other gemstones. But can you just do something for me, Tom? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So the average carat weight on this strand. It's 50p per... 50p.
All right, don't shout.
Sorry. It takes a while sometimes just to sink in. These are 5.5 carats on average. So that's over double the average carat weight. And you've just taken it to a single thing price tag.
Let's not point the finger.
We're
all in it together.
We are.
We're all getting blamed on trade on Monday.
He's picking up what we say now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Simon is our merchandising manager, and we hope this is going to be a regular thing where we can get these kind of deals. Text if you've got any questions, any requests. Yeah, because we are here with you for another hour. We've got more kits, more demonstrations from the wonderful Claire, and honestly, her jewellery is stunningly beautiful, as always, Claire. So I can't wait to see the kit. I know what it's going to, and it's incredible. More from Simon and Claire and myself after this.
Here at Jewellery Maker, we're always making improvements to give you a better shopping experience. We've recently upgraded our website to make it more user-friendly and easier to navigate around. We now have the guest checkout function, which allows customers to check out quickly without creating an account. Our homepage now informs you with what's currently live on the show, recently aired items, and today's deal of the day. We've improved our website navigation and added new categories to help customers quickly find the products they want. Our online range is growing fast with over 7,000 products available for you to purchase. And don't miss out on hundreds of brand new clearance lines with more added every week. Happy shopping with Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. It's easy to stay in touch with Jewellery Maker. You can like our Facebook page and join a community of over 65,000 people. You can follow us on Twitter and tweet us your messages and opinions, send photos of your designs and enter our Wall of Fame competition. Or if you need any help or advice, you can email our friendly help team. Make sure to get involved and stay up to date with Jewellery Maker.
At Jewellery Maker, we are always looking at ways to provide you with a fantastic shopping experience. With this in mind, we'd like to welcome you to our new pre-order option. Selected items throughout the day will be put on display and made available for pre-order. When the presenter informs you that the pre-order service is available on an item, this is your chance to pop it into your online basket or speak to one of our brilliant call centre team members and be one of the first to secure your purchase.
Did you know no matter how many times you purchase with Jewellery Maker in the same day, you'll only be charged one fee of postage and packaging? Select our standard delivery for just $3.95, or if you'd like to receive your goods sooner, upgrade to our premium option for $5.95. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. Are you new to Jewellery Maker? For a limited time, we're offering new customers a wonderful free gift. The free gift includes 2 beautiful genuine gemstone strands in an organza bag. As long as you qualify as a new customer and haven't shopped with us before, then your free gift will be automatically added to your order when you make your first purchase. It's really that simple. Gemstone strands are selected at random, so gemstone size, colour and type will vary for each new customer. Why stop there? Once you receive your gemstones, we'd love to see what you create. Share your designs with us via our Facebook page and join our creative community of jewellery makers. Start your jewellery making journey with us today. Create, wear, share.
Oh, panic literally set in on Simon's face then. Am I making things with this?
Just saw this ton in front of me, I was like, oh.
Take a moment, jewellery makers, to feast your eyes on some of the most beautiful jewellery ever, honestly. I always admire Claire's creations. Thanks. They are simply stunning. Look at these.
It's really beautiful kits. Really, really lovely kits.
But even the most... Can we show that? Can we show that? The jewellery. Even the most simple... I mean, that's not simple, clearly. That's wonderfully intricate. But, you know, you've used one of those little connectors in a ring, created a shank. Looks so beautiful. Yeah. And it's everywhere. Those connectors... some of my favourite designers at the moment are Astley Clark and Monica Venedra. I love what they're doing with their jewellery and their Stacker Star bracelets. And it's those, that kind of look.
It is, isn't it?
can I just tell you a little bit of a story? Without mentioning names. Marie came on air the other day and she was talking about these very connectors, and she actually said, I've been to the actual, were you with me, Claire?
Yes, yeah I was,
Says, I've actually been to the factory that make these, and the suppliers that make these. You must have been with her then.
Yep.
And she's, there is a brand that is also made there also.
Yes.
A very, very expensive brand. And she said, talking about sort of ethics really, she said it's wonderful to actually purchase as a buying manager and a buying team and a company from somebody that you know looks after their employees. Not only have they got the best quality in their products, hence these, but also look after the staff.
Yeah, I mean, part of Prakash's role is part of that, and like I said, to go and see that and make sure that people are being looked after. So that's the one thing we want to be responsible in how we source things. And the factory it's state of the art. They really look after their people, and you can tell they're happy. And I mean, like I say, they produce quality.
Yeah.
And I mean, real quality. And we, they don't then not give us quality. This is from the same factory.
Exactly the same.
Exactly the same.
Exactly. The only difference is they might actually have a label stamped on. Yeah. That's literally it.
It's not even a different room.
It's
the same. We've seen it. We've literally stood and watched the process of how they do it.
So I need to just point out that we have got another amazing sapphire opportunity. So we've brought you Burmese sapphire today, but we're also going to another location. So one of those top 3 places that I said was actually Ceylon, previously known as Sri Lanka. So this is coming your way after the demonstration. So kits, let's talk about the kits. We'll go through the components, and then what are you going to demonstrate, lovely?
I thought I'd show you how to do the weave that's on the little bracelet, so that on the sides of the bracelet.
That's beautiful. I just find it's amazing to think that you can turn 2 reels of wire like this into such fine jewellery.
Yeah, and I'd say that with the kits as well. So you can do, if you make and sell, there's so much in here as well. So you could do a really ornate piece like the bracelet that's going to take longer, or you could just do very, very simple, like just because the connectors open and close, so you could add it into chainmail, just onto chains. So if you're selling on like that, I think there's quite a lot of profit in there, because you're not going to have to factor in very much time to make really lovely jewellery.
Well, these are the connectors that we were just referencing then, that Marie told us about. That is, again, the actual establishment supply, not just us here at Jewellery Maker, but some quite well-known brands, some quite designer brands. You don't just get the one, you get 3 of these in a stunning aqua blue chalcedony. Chalcedony is a gemstone which is interesting. You can actually feel its coolness to the touch. So the physical sort of presence of the gemstone, you can actually feel that. Look at the perfection. If you up close and personal like this on your screen, look at the perfection of that finish. The quality of that silversmith craftsmanship, it's flawless, it's exceptional, and that's why Marie and Simon and Claire and I are all saying, yeah, this really, you can see the difference, can't you? Yeah, you can. So you're getting 3 of these. They are genuine chalcedonies, genuine sterling silver in these beautiful connectors, but we don't just want to give you that. We want to bring you some beautiful sterling silver wire as well. So this includes the 0.8 and also, I'll put those down for a minute, the 0.8 and also the 0.4. In terms of the metres that you're actually getting, it's 1 metres of your 0.8 and 5 metres of your 0.4. Why these 2 gauges?
So your 0.8, your structural wire, so that's what you might make your ring shanks out of, or the structural wires for the bracelets, and then the 0.4 is your weaving wire. So you could rosary link with, lots of the lovely, the high-end gemstones that we've had tonight might have a smaller drill hole, so you could work. You could just use that with them as well.
So looking across at the rings that you've made, that beautiful bow ring, that's out of the point, just the 0.8 wire.
Yeah, because that's your structural wire.
Look at that. That's absolutely incredible. Solid sterling silver ring there.
Wow.
So it's so simple in its design, but so perfect.
Yeah, but and it's lovely that it's sterling silver.
And I mean this, wow, 27.35. And I don't know, this might be a really difficult question, Claire. Sorry to put you on the spot, but how many of those rings could I make, do you reckon?
If you wanted to just make those rings?
Yeah.
Ooh,
lots. Just say lots, it's fine.
Lots,
lots and lots.
Lots. Lots and lots. And you'd have all your 0 point, because there's no, that's it, it's just the 0.8.
I mean, each of these pieces, again, moving on to the ring next to it, you've taken one of those connectors and literally created the shank out of the 0.8. I love that. I absolutely love that. Used it with some of your silver finings packs that we get. I think I brought them to you the other day, about $4.95 for silver finings, which is just ludicrous.
But often with connectors, what we, you know, with the slider bracelets, that you might have to add in the jump ring, which is going to sort of like interrupt the flow a little bit. But these do open. They open and close. So there's a really, really nice finish on the loop.
Oh, what the connectors do?
So that's why I've sort of like got a slider bracelet out of my stash, because you can just, you can just work with them like that really easily. Just as long as you've got some the slider bracelet and some chain nose pliers, that's all you need.
Wow, incredible. If you've got some slider bracelets, that's literally all I would do.
Yeah.
And you've done that, haven't you? So the bracelet on the end is literally just one connected.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you seen the bracelet that my husband bought me for Christmas?
No.
It's almost exactly the same as that, but it's got a brand. Almost exactly the same. And I can tell you, it was a lot more than £27.35. Wow, that's amazing. Okay, Ceylon Sapphire has already been pre-ordered. I'm not surprised. Do you know what it's going to? Do they know what it's going to? Can we know what it's going to?
This is probably, no.
Oh.
Nope.
Right, beautiful kit, but a different colourway. Same kit, different colourway. And we're going to match that price tag. Oh, my goodness. Claire, look at these. So these are in your pink chalcedony. Oh, now I'm actually thinking, do you know an expecting mother? That'd be nice. Somebody that's maybe expecting a little baby and doesn't know what it is, boy or girl. So you get exactly the same, a metre of your 0.8 rather, you get 5 metres of your 0.4, and the 3 beautiful chalcedony and sterling silver connectors. That is gorgeous, and there's so much potential. It might be a simple kit in terms of the components, but the potential that you can get from this.
Yeah, and it's you know, that's inspiration. So you can take those ideas, or you could you know, do whatever you want with it. There's so much, because the wire gauges work so well together. But you could, you know, just make earrings with the connectors. Depends what you've got in your stash. There's loads you could do.
I bet your girls are going to be after this jewellery.
Yeah, I think they probably would. Yeah, both of them.
Yeah. Amazing. Take it away then.
Okay, so I'll show you how to do the. So it's the weave that goes on like the main part of the bracelet. So I'll show you in slightly different. I'm going to do it in the plated wire, just so that you can see the difference of where it goes.
So basically for demonstration, because
it's a bit larger,
you can see more.
Yeah, so that I can hopefully show you where the wires go a little bit easier. So so the black wire is that represents your 0.8. Okay, so with this, what you're going to have is you're actually going to have so it's going to be like a five wire weave. So what you're also going to have is then you're going to have, so these are going to be your sterling silver wires, and I've demoed how to make the that sort of style of bracelet lots of times, so you could you know, you can look back and see how that's made. So it's mainly the weave that we're going to do now. So you'd have your 5 pieces of your sterling silver, and these 2 wires here can just be scrap wires, so you can use those. They can be anything that you've got. All that you just have to think about is, so these wires determine the size of the loop that is going to be sort of like that filigree bit around the edge. So if you went with a say a 1.5, then you'd have like bigger loops. Okay, so these are the scrap wires here. So the copper wire, that's your 0.4. So to start the weave, I'm going to just go and I'm going to pop the 2 together and find the midpoint. So I'm going to find the loop, find the middle, and make a little loop. So where it crosses over, I'm going to have that at the bottom there. So I'm going to pick up my central wire, and I'm going to tighten the loop around that. Okay, so I'm now going to have, so I've now got 2 weaving wires to work with. So these weaving wires don't cross over. We do a weave on one side, and then we do the weave on the other, but they stay on their sides. So first of all, I'm going to pick up the 2, so these would be the sterling silver wires, and I'm going to wrap around those. So I'm just going to take the wire around and just place it over and come back down. So I'm going to pick up the other wires and pop those on the other side. So I'm just going to splay these out a little bit so you can see where they go. So again, I'm going to go on the other side and just wrap twice around there and back out. Okay, so then what we're going to do is we're going to pick up our scrap wire and we're going to lay that next to it here. So I'm now going to go and just start to wrap twice around there. Okay, and then I pick up the other side. So whatever I've done on this side, I'm then going to go and do on the other. So I'm going to put the scrap wire and wrap around it twice. And that's the group of our sort of one set of the weave. So I'll do it again. So you're then going to go down. So again, we're going to just first of all, the first part of that sequence is I'm going to go up through the middle. I'm going to wrap twice around the 3 wires here and push down. And then I'm going to go on the other side and wrap twice around 3 wires here. And then I'm going to take this wire and go back and I'm going to wrap twice around the scrap wire. I'll do the same on the other side, wrap twice around the scrap wire and pull that round. Okay, so I'm just going to show you this bit now. So this is the bit where we've done some more. So if I hold that up, you can see what that looks like there. Okay, so if I sort of show you, so that's more of it there. Okay, so you can see that central wire just gets wrapped every time. Okay, so if you were going to finish this off now, so I'll just show you how to finish off the weave and then we'll take out some of the wires. Okay, so what we want to make sure, because
this is where
wrapping,
the magic happens.
the magic's going to happen in a minute. I'm just going to make it safe, and then we can make it safe. Yeah, because what we're doing now is, if we left it like that, it would just all it could unravel because we're wrapping twice around a couple of wires. So to make sure that it doesn't do that, I'm just going to start to, rather than wrap and leave it and cut it off at the over when it's going around multiple wires, we're going to take that into just on that central wire. So I finished that sequence and I'm going to come now onto that middle wire and just put that nice and tight and then cut that off there. So all of your wires need to finish off on that single middle wire. So I'll do that again. So we're going to come over from the middle wire and wrap round. We go round the scrap wires and then back and wrap and round and finish on that single central wire. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we've done all of the weave, so it's now we start to get rid of some of the wires. So we're keeping this with the 5 wires in the middle here are going to be the base of the bracelet. So I'm going to take out the top wire. I'm going to take out the bottom wire there. Just going to get my chain nose pliers. I'm going to start to turn around. Okay, so it's this section that I'm doing here. Okay, so
I was going to say, do you want me to hold that?
oh, thank you.
Here we go. You read my thoughts there, Claire.
Thank you. So it's the bit around the edge there. So you can see, so you've got the 5
almost like
wires.
lace.
Yeah, it's that filigree effect. So to get that, so what you're doing is you're turning the loops round now. So I've got my chain nose pliers, and I'm just starting to just turn those out. So you've got the loops already, so you're just turning.
How long do you reckon it'd take me to get from what I did earlier to something
this?
like this?
I think if you can,
I reckon have a go. Honestly, I think you'll do all right.
if you came to sort of like, so if you did the intro workshop,
Yep.
and then so you sort of did your foundations and you got used to working with your pliers and have like a little play with wire, and then I think if you did that, maybe a little bit of homework, and then you came to the next workshop that was like a slightly more intricate wire work, I think you'd be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did you start wire working, Claire?
I've always done the wire. I've always
Ignore him.
I know. I do ignore him.
Ignore him.
Yeah, mainly I've always like played about with wire, but yeah, I think probably since I've been here.
But I mean, the wonderful thing about Claire's wire work, in my opinion, is it's so intricate. But then with your demonstrations, it almost
breaking it down, though, isn't it? That's the thing.
Because you break pieces down into bite-sized chunks, so then bring everything together.
But you can see, so with that, I mean, you could just do a bangle with, so none of the if you didn't want such like the focal piece in the middle, you could do rings with that. You could do whole, whole bangles.
And let's not forget, jewellery makers, this is solid sterling silver.
Yeah.
With genuine gemstones. And it is basically bespoke. It's whatever wire creation that you make is completely and utterly bespoke.
It is, and so you might see that. It's a bit like, so yesterday I'd done the one bangle, but then all the lovely ladies, they put their own spin on it, and it became their own. That's what's lovely about making your own jewellery, isn't it?
Just amazing, absolutely beautiful. Claire, thank you so much.
Thank you.
$27.95 for all
That's
of that sterling silver.
Yeah,
I mean, for me, because again I don't know, but to use that as a centrepiece.
Yeah.
I just would never think.
But so having those that are sort of ready-made like that in the bezels and the connectors saves hours of work.
So you haven't got to worry about
You haven't got to prong set it or net it, have you, or ways to to connect
because I'm thinking about one of your DVDs. Was it the Vintage Woven DVD? Because I do kind of stalk Claire on her DVDs, by the way. If you look at Claire's DVDs, it's always me that's with her. But yeah, I can remember you actually doing what do you call it, the netted cabochon setting. You don't have to do that.
You don't have to do that at all. No,
it's all done for you. Amazing, truly beautiful.
Kits, really lovely.
I love
kits.
it. Even down to sort of just using the slider bracelet. I think when you've got high quality, I'll give that back to you.
Thank you.
You know what I'm
Thanks very much.
Amazing. Right, we have got coming up. We've been teasing you. Are we doing it now? Oh, gosh, how is it 9:20?
That's flown by.
This evening has literally raced by, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So the Burmese sapphire went absolutely crazy and has pretty much sold out. So in the break, Simon, you were talking to Thomas, like, can we get hold of another sapphire?
Yes.
It's not physically here in the studio,
No.
but we have got the recording. Check this out. Oh my goodness. 10.5 carats of Ceylon sapphire. Natural sapphire. For me, I love sapphire. It's my birthstone. My mum wears it in her engagement ring. I've got a real emotional attachment to it. If you prefer the deeper blues, then obviously you've got excited about your Burmese sapphire. I love both, to be honest, but I love the cornflower blues. And it is neither are more desirable or more valuable than the other. It's, again, the eye of the beholder. So this has been sprung on this here. So you've added this spontaneously on the back of the Burmese sapphire auction.
Yeah, and we've got a slight challenge. So now I'm committed to this now. So in the system, it's created a slight problem. So the price has been locked in the system.
Okay.
At $59.95. Okay. That means that what I should do is, because the system's locked at that, is then just say, well, we'll play it at $59.95.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that, so I've come on here, and I've committed to bringing you lowest prices. Okay.
Yeah. You said you're not going to go be outdone.
Yeah. There's 115 of these, so it's an amazing opportunity, and I still want to be able to bring you the best price. But to do that, we're going to have to go through. So the call centre are aware regarding this to make sure that nobody has any issues when they do it. And we are going to take this down to $39.95. And for this is incredible.
Here, this is where you look. And our call centre, you're not going to be popular with call centre, you know. Because that means literally nothing can be done via the system. It all has to be entered manually. Do not worry, jewellery makers. If you're shopping with us online on the web, it will be adjusted, and it's $39.95 for 10.5 carats of Ceylon sapphire.
Yeah. Well, I'd rather the call centre be annoyed at me than the customers. So.
Well, I don't think they're going to be that. Can you believe this? I don't physically have it here in the studio. Claire, can you believe that?
I can't. No.
Can I buy one? What do you mean, no? Well, I'm a customer too. Okay, well,
And you
yeah,
could do, you know,
customers-
like your beautiful the bracelet that Alison, you could do that, couldn't you, with it?
Oh my goodness. I cannot believe that you've taken this to $39.95. We have 150. Right, jewellery makers, I know it's Monday evening. I know that you've had a crazy weekend, as in just the best, the best week here at Jewellery Maker, in actual fact. Listen, if you start to doze up off on the sofa, I need to wake you up. We're bringing you 10.5 carats of amazing quality Ceylon sapphire, and it's at $39.95, and that will not be repeated, surely.
No, not at all. I think Marie will kill me on this one.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to be popular.
No, so the quartet
I'm not
and
gonna lie.
Marie are going to be annoyed.
The only negative right now is I don't physically have my phone next to me, otherwise I'd be dialing through as well. It's my favourite colour of sapphire. I love these delicate cornflower blues. Do you agree, Claire?
Yeah, they're
I
gorgeous.
love it,
yeah.
so delicate. That's perfect. And again, it's natural. It's not been heat treated. It's not been Fisher filled. Look at the fire. I never say the word fire when it comes to sapphire, because sapphire is not. It's not a diamond. It's a gemstone which tends to have inclusions. And yet, if you look at that image, even when it's in what we call soft focus, you still see the brilliance from each of those gemstones. Not $59.95. I get it. People are going to be wondering now what's going on with the actual graphics.
Yep.
We've put at the bottom of the screen $39.95. Because this was locked, it was locked by who?
Which is why she's going to be annoyed at me.
Marie. Basically, what our bosses will do is say you cannot go a single penny lower than that, but you've just
Taking £20.
do you reckon Marie's watching right now?
Yeah, she will be.
She will be.
I won't worry, she'll use it as a negotiation tactic to buy more.
To buy more next time.
Worry.
That's true.
So it's fine.
She's not daft, is she?
No.
Deborah, hello to you. Yorkshire, hello to you. London, hello to you. Karen, West Yorkshire, Savvy, multi-buying. You've just bought 21 carats of natural Ceylon sapphire. So the best, I'm going to read this article to you again. And yes, it is about a Burmese sapphire, but it starts off as the finest sapphire in the world comes from Kashmir, but actually, she is watching. Marie's just texting. Hello. But there haven't been any significant Kashmir sapphires mined in more than 100 years. Today, the best sapphires come from 3 locations. Burma, tick, Sri Lanka, and also Madagascar. So, Sri Lanka, Ceylon, as we know, same location. It was previously known as Ceylon. How amazing is that? And we bring it to you at £39.95. But you did say you're going to put these under lock and key, aren't you, after this auction, if there's any of them left?
Yeah, if there is, I can't imagine there will be, but yeah, it'll lock at the previous price, basically, and you won't see it again. So
I know what I'm doing as soon as I come off air.
make the most of the opportunity, that's what I'd say.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing, making sure I get hold of some of these. West Yorkshire, Deborah, Annette, hello to you. Anna, Maxine, Elizabeth, Caroline, Diana, Kent, multi-buying, collectors. Whenever I see the word collectors, I always think jewellers. Yep. And why wouldn't they be shopping on this? You know, if you literally re-stranded it, put some sterling silver either side, Claire, what do you think?
Yeah, or maybe even some of your yellow gold would be lovely with that blue, wouldn't it?
Oh, amazing. I need to get one of these, and I think I'm going to give it to my mum. That's $39.95.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. It's one of Marie's favourites. Can we put that on
She's trying
here?
to guilt me.
Oh, she's texting you. Text the studio, Marie. Text the studio.
Let's not poke the bear.
Let's not poke the bear. There we go. Okay, yeah, Marie says it's one of her favourite strands. She's texting Tom directly right now. And, well, it's not Tom. You can't. This is one occasion where you actually can't physically blame Tom. It's. Yeah. She just say she's texted me saying she doesn't know how to message the studio. You text 60777, Marie. And you start your text with JM Studio. That's it. And then you put your message. I'm
pretty sure she's probably seen that picture before as well.
Yeah, probably. Probably. But to be fair, she's a busy bee.
She is indeed.
She is a very, very busy bee. So, do you reckon there's going to be Ceylon Sapphire on your shopping list next buying trip?
I'd imagine so, yeah.
I think so too,
Maybe
especially in this cornflower
Not
balloon.
at this price, though, no.
No, definitely not. Well, I wouldn't have... No, if you'd have actually shown me that strand, if you'd have put that strand into my hand... Sorry, parcel. Because it is, let's be honest. Look at the quality of that Ceylon sapphire. If you'd have put that in my hand and said how much, I'd have probably guessed 150 JM price. So that's
I wouldn't have been
amazing.
surprised
No.
at all.
One of our head buyers' favourite strands. That speaks volumes when it's that memorable. Amazing. Okay, what are we going to do now? 8:50... No. Oh, right. I thought you meant we're past 8:15. It's 9:25 now. You confused me. 8:15 tomorrow morning. We have got this as your alarm clock deal, jewellery makers. It is natural. It is beautiful. It is pink opal. And again, you know where this is going to, don't you? Do you know where this is going to, Claire?
I don't know.
Can I say it once? Under £10 for beautiful, natural pink opal.
Some of the opals tomorrow are incredible as well.
It's
amazing. Amazing.
Is that your
quality.
favourite gemstone then, opal?
In particular, yeah, like I say, the Mexican fire window opal is my favourite, and when we picked out the Mexican fire, we've also done it for different gemstones. We did it twice.
Wow.
But yeah, and tomorrow's some fantastic.
Yeah, it's opal day, and we're starting the morning with that. So beautiful, 8:15 for your alarm clock deal. Okay. I love these. I absolutely love these. So to go alongside your kits, we thought we would bring you even more of these amazing connectors. Right, I've got 2 sizes, Tom. Yeah. Okay. This is again from that location that we were talking about, that supplier.
Yep.
So the one that, if I can't say it on air because I am, well, I'd get told off. But if you want to message me privately on my Facebook book, say, oh, what design are you talking about, Elle? I'll tell you. And I have a piece of jewellery from that very designer, and it is made in exactly the same place as this. It's going where?
So this should be $6.95. I'm going to say it's 5 on the nose.
Okay, now I did say you're not buying today, Al. I'm not going to buy today. Don't buy today. You spent a fortune. Claire.
That's incredible, isn't it?
I think you need to get some of these as well.
I think I do, yeah.
Can you pass over that necklace and the slider bracelet again? For this idea alone. Again, you don't have to be the most skillful jewellery maker. And that's, you can see that, like, you do fabulous intricate pieces, but when you've got amazing, amazing connectors like this, you can also be...
Yeah.
But that's so on trend, Claire, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Do you mind me if I just do that? So on trend, that look.
And it takes seconds to make as well.
Wow.
Wow. I'm buying some of these. Do we have quantity of these within the vault then? Okay, there is actually quantity. I am actually asking for my own personal... If I want to... No, I don't want you to buy them for me. I can get them myself, thank you. Let's do the mookaite next. And that's what I'm going to do, Claire. That's what I'm going to do with them. So, mookaite in wheels. These are amazing.
These are lovely.
So, beautiful one locational gemstone. I can always see sort of scenes of like Ayers Rock within this gem because you get those, you get the same kind of colours. So I love it. Had you heard of mookaite prior to Jewellery Maker?
No, not at all.
No, it's lovely, isn't it? You get all of these wonderful palettes. You get your ochres, you get your wonderful mustards, purples, creams, mocha colours as well. Is this a versatile strand then, Claire?
Yeah, it is, yeah. And I'd say for makes for men as well would be really good.
That's a good point.
Yeah, with your colour palette and the shape, I think would be good.
So the stretchy bracelet that Simon made in the first hour, second hour, second hour,
would go very nicely with that.
It would work perfectly. Yeah. Or you could do it yourself. So now this is a big strand, big carat weight, 260 carats, one locational gemstone. And whenever a gemstone is sourced from one location, then they tend to the price per carat tends to skyrocket for obvious reasons. So I like the fact that you've included this in today's show.
I've never been told off for calling Maria Bear as well. It was very much a saying. It wasn't that she's an actual bear.
Have you been surnamed as well?
I'm in serious trouble now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You might. Well, we might as well go out with a bang. Then you've got half hour.
So
Now,
there should be $24.95.
okay.
The lowest I can take this is $12.95. I can't take it any lower than that.
This is the gemstone that has travelled the furthest distance.
Yeah.
At the end of it's natural, and these are not small mookites. We're not talking about 4mm wheels here. They're as you can see, 7 by 11 millimetres in their size. We're looking at the shallowest part. So when we actually, if I double the strand over, look. 9,500 miles between, just shy, between Australia and here. Look how beautiful they are on the table of a mookite. Yeah. They're stunning. Absolutely stunning. I've flown to Australia. It's a long way. It's a very, very, very long way. But it'd be worth it for this gemstone.
Yeah.
So every penny that you possibly can.
It can't go any lower than that. So. Yeah.
But again, it goes back to what we were saying. For those of you that have just joined us, tonight is not about profit. We are a business, of course we've got to make money. You know, of course we have. Hence why, Simon, you're actually saying don't expect these prices again. This is literally kind of like a PR evening, would you call it? I don't know.
It's just a reward in terms
a reward.
of, like I say, because we've talked about how loyal our customers are. And we are competitive and low price for a reason. But then to treat them on top of that, why not?
I like that. And like I said, instead of investing thousands or millions of pounds into marketing, we allow you to sort of spread the word, and that is how we grow as a JM family. Yep. You know, what better way to entice people to this wonderful family, and it really, really is beautiful, genuine gemstones at rock bottom prices. You might not have heard of mookite before, because it's not what we call a mainstream gemstone, but that doesn't make it desirable and you know, and valuable, because they really are. That's one of the things that I find I have to discuss quite a lot. Like my dad said to me once, and my dad, you know, he wasn't daft. He was very clever about pieces of jewellery. One of his best mates was a jeweller and still is. But I remember him saying to me once he was talking about Paraiba tourmaline in particular, and he said, "Oh well, yeah, that's not the most expensive though, is it? Because it's not a member of the Big Five." And I was like, Dad, that's just marketing. That's literally marketing. The Big Five are the Big Five because they're the most available, I guess, to a certain degree. Some of the rarest gemstones, one locational gemstones, they're the ones that actually command, you know, that the collectors really go for, you know, like this. Okay, moving on to beautiful, beautiful trace chain. See, I do say that quite a lot, don't I? Moving on to... Gary's been missing it. Have I not said it? This is pretty. Amazing. Sterling silver craftsmanship. So you've actually got a two-tone effect. Italian made. I rave about the quality of our chains here at Jewellery Maker, and I rave about the prices that we take it to. So all of that detail with the lustre produced from a bugle bead. I don't think you need to do anything to that.
No, I've got this chain. It's lovely.
Have you?
Yeah, and I just have it with that. I haven't got anything on it.
No, I wouldn't either.
Mm.
Well, exactly as it is. You've got the delicacy of your rose gold. So, so you chose this. We haven't had any chains yet, have we? This is the first chain.
No, I mean the last time I did it, I only had a small selection of gemstones. So what we tried to do this time is mix it around the categories a little bit as well. We offer something for everybody as much as possible.
Okay. I like your choice in the chain then, because this really is pretty, and again a little bit like we were talking about with the Cleopatra chain. You know, those little beads, and they might only look small. They're about 3 millimeters. You know, dotted all the way around 360, just gives you that mirror-like luster, sort of a bright white in the sterling silver against the lovely warm tones of your rose gold. 20 inches, which is my personal favourite length. I like it that length because it sits slightly lower than the nape of the neck, and you can wear it with the most different most outfits. So think about Mother's Day that is coming up. Think of Mother's Day. Think about all of your birthdays, your present drawers. So let's talk about that as well. So what are your intentions then, merchandiser manager Simon?
So we're going to take this to £9.95, so under £10.
And this is
a
not...
20-inch.
It's not... Yeah, I was going to say, it's not 16. This is one of the longer lengths.
Yep.
$9.95. Wow. That is amazing. Should we hold that up to the neckline as well so you can imagine it? Because like Claire said, I wouldn't necessarily put anything with this either. I'd wear it just like so.
So it catches the light though, it's amazing.
That is beautiful. Simple yet elegant. Love it, love it, love it. This has proven to be very popular. Italian made, Jay. You know, I'd love to bring more of our chains to air, but the reality is they always sell out so quickly. And I was actually speaking to Carrie the other day about it, and I was like, Carrie, any chance we could do a chain hour?
It's one of those things we try and keep in stock, and it's so popular every time we do it. So we try and call them essentials, but essentially can't keep them in stock.
Yeah.
They're so popular. So every time we do have them, they always prove very popular.
Well, I actually mentioned it to Tom first. I was like, Tom, can we do an hour of chains? And he was like, no. I think we've done it once actually since Tom's been here.
It's something we'll definitely look at and how we can keep on top of it as best as possible.
But especially because these are, I mean, everyone knows how beautiful our chains are. The quality, the finish is amazing.
Yeah, and there's lots of different sorts, isn't there? And they are, beautiful necklaces as well. So you can just have them on their own.
I don't know how many times we've actually referenced. You could go and listen. I don't doubt you can get probably sterling silver chains less than $9.95. It'll be worth it, but you can't. You know the ones that kind of stick to you and they don't even hang. They're like there's no gram weight whatsoever. This is what is the gram weight? 2.5 grams of this, and it's Italian made. You'd see this probably for about £40–50, I think, in most jewellers. Easily. Amazing, well done to you. And again, lots of you at Multibank. Again, I've got collectors, so which tells me that that's probably jewellers. And why wouldn't they? You know, they're going to buy it, pop it in their establishments and probably sell it for 4 or 5 times that price. Don't blame them for that at all. Amazing, well done. Okay. Shall we do a bit of agate? This is nice. Like an aqua blue. Or a lagoon. What do you see?
Lagoon, I think.
So are you a fan of agates?
I really like agates. I like the patterns that they form.
Yeah.
Just the variety you get as well.
Yeah, and it's one of those gemstones, I think, that they've got great durability, so it's great to... You can use it with all different mediums as well, can't you? And again, thinking about the connectors that we've just had, you could do exactly the same as what you've done there, Claire.
Yeah, especially with because they're druzy, aren't they? So the level of interest. If you had just one, they look lovely together, but just one is like a real focal gem.
That would look amazing. Just one individual. 8mm plain round. They do also have their druzy inclusions, which I love. Wonderful little caverns filled with sparkle. Amazing colour. So it's been on our screens before at
$6.95.
Okay, yeah, that's fab. I was going to say, agate we can bring to you affordably, and we do that, I think, so successfully.
Yeah, it's really affordable. I mean, I always thought these kind of things were completely fake with the druzy.
Did you?
Yeah, before I started working it, I had no idea that this was even a thing.
There it is. That beautiful druzy.
It's incredible.
$6.95.
I mean, $6.95 is an amazing price, but we're not going to stop there. We are going to take it down to £4.65.
Brand new low price.
Brand new low price.
So one of the things that Simon was committed to this evening, he actually said, "I'm coming into the studio and I'm going to make sure that I give the best possible deals." It won't happen every single day. You've got a busy job to do.
And that's why I committed with the Silent Sapphire. The last thing I wanted to do was, like I say, I want transparency about what we're doing, and the customers to trust in what we're doing as well. So that's why we, made. I'm going to make a few enemies tonight, the call centre and everything. But it's one of those things.
So this has never been at this price tag, nor should it be at this price tag. And each of these items that are playing tonight, you'll see them now. And if you're thinking, I'll get them again, I'll get them next week, you won't see them next week, and we won't see these kind of prices because you're going to
be locked away
under what we call an embargo. What is it? Is that actually a word, or is it a JM-ism?
I think it is a word, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
It does come up when you
embargo,
Type
yeah.
it anyway, I think.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Almost
Yeah.
reminds me of Umbongo, the drink, for some reason.
Umbongo?
I don't know why. Somebody said to me the first time, I was like...
Can you still buy that?
Umbongo.
Umbongo. Yeah, I remember the advert. According to the dictionary, it means...
A ban on trade or commercial activity.
There we
which
go.
is fitting, really. That's
It
exactly
is.
what we're doing.
Embargo. It's a good word though, isn't it? So all of these items tonight you will not see hereafter for a good while. They're under embargo. Now we know what the definition is. Lots. If you learned how to do stretchy bracelets, we had your elastic in the 7 o'clock hour as well. So take a little look back for those of you that have just joined the show. Where have you been? You're gonna have to look back on the web now. Have a little look back on the web. We're gonna play a game. Dibs. Okay. First person to message in with their name, their location, and customer number will win Simon's bracelet. Go.
I can't imagine anybody's rushing to the phone right this second, but...
They will be. So, first customer to text in their name, location, and customer number is going to win this beautiful bracelet made by Simon's Fair Hands. There we go.
I've only got slight wrists, don't worry.
First customer. Oh my goodness, this is painful. It's his first piece of jewellery. Come on, name. Stop. Who is it? Mandy in London. Well done. Well done.
Surprised Mum didn't jump in to save the day there, but there we go.
Is your mum watching today? Well, no, she doesn't need to because you're going to make lots for her afterwards, aren't you?
I am indeed, once I've gone into...
Okay, stop texting. Lots of people wanted it. Loads of people were after that bracelet.
I think I got the pity vote afterwards. After 2 minutes of awkward silence, nobody wanted it. You're never getting decent pricing.
Well, it's okay. It's just so that you know the guest designer's jobs are safe.
Yeah. I don't think I'm going to.
Don't worry. You saw my rap loop earlier on as well. Our strengths lie elsewhere. So alarm clock deal that is coming up tomorrow at 8:15. I have to show it to you again. It's guaranteed under £10, and this is natural pink opal. It's kickstarting our opal day, which is amazing, and you've actually chosen again some of the opals for tomorrow.
Yeah, they are really, really nice. There'll be loads to choose from.
Wow.
So it'll be opal showcases, so it won't be every single item's opal, but we'll bring as much as
We
we
won't
can.
have enough to do that, surely.
Not for the whole day now.
Amazing. So 8:15, make sure you're with me bright and early for that one. Okay, let's do this wonderful agate strand. I love this.
Yeah, it's really good.
You had your eye on this,
Yeah, I
didn't
did,
you,
yeah.
the first hour? So what would you do with this?
You could do lots with that. You could put it with the pearls that we've had. That would be lovely. Or you could just use one and macrame either side. It looks nice with the knots that are there.
It's actually described as cappuccino, but for me it's quite animal print as well. You're welcome, Mandy. There you go. Or you should be saying you're welcome.
Mandy.
There we go.
Maybe somebody appreciates
Made
me.
with Simon's Fair Hands.
Thank you, Mandy.
There we go. It's on its way. Oh. Are you proud of that?
Oh.
Okay. Your rap loop's better than mine. 400 carats of gorgeous cappuccino agate. I mean, these are big statement pieces, and again, proved to be quite a popular strand. So, talk to me about why you chose this.
So I actually picked this from Marie in China.
Okay.
So it was I noticed as I walked around, and it's a beautiful piece. So I thought, why not?
It's one of those that would catch your eye, and I know you do choose lots of pieces because I know that you also that you also chose the lava rock, the coloured lava rocks, didn't you?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I love those as well. They were really cool and sold out really quickly. So you've got an eye for gemstones. Yeah, I can see why. They make a statement, don't they?
The pattern on it's amazing.
Love it, love it, love it.
And the mookaite as well. It'd be nice to put them with the mookaite.
So these measure 27 millimetres in their size, and you get 10 pieces, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, on a strand. As you can see, if I actually double it over, large drill hole in the centre there. So, I mean, that's one of the requests that feedback from our customers and our guest designers.
Yeah,
is that they need larger drill holes, and that's because you can use, but you can do more with it then, can't you?
Yeah, you can, yeah.
So, okay, one of your picks from your recent buying trip.
Yep. So £6.95.
What? How many did I say? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 69p.
And they are sizable as well. So.
Yeah, they're not slight.
No.
69p, and they're double-sided too. So that's amazing. They're cabochons, really, aren't they?
Yeah, they are, but much easier to use, really, aren't
Yeah,
they?
see, I'm all for that.
Are you?
Yeah, anything that's easier to use. Because I can't do wire work. As we've established, I'm useless at wire work. Thank you, Dee. Yeah, strengths lie elsewhere. But I can use the drill hole and then sort of, it could be a starting point.
Yeah. But it would be nice with macrame. You could do like with hemp cords and things like that.
Yep, elastic.
Could do that, yeah.
Because it's all about, at the moment, 2019 is all about big pieces of jewellery, statement jewellery. We were hearing that a lot. Make sure you check out your baskets. So again, this will not be on our screens again at $6.95. These are, and it will be under lock and key hereafter. So this is thanks to yours truly, to Simon, who is our merchandiser manager here at Jewellery Maker. If you want to text in, if you want to say hello to our gorgeous Claire, to our wonderful Simon, you know, do you have any questions? Marie is watching as well, so you know. So if you want to, you know, suggest any purchases on their forthcoming trip, I don't know when that's going to be, but then now's the time.
I'm not happy with the price.
I could tell you were getting a little bit
just doesn't seem
fidgety.
It doesn't seem enough. It's a £5.95.
That doesn't seem
that's
enough.
Good. No. Let's go £4.95.
That's 400 carats. Have we got quantity of these? Wow, there is quantity of these.
I think I'm getting tired and delirious, so it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, you might need to sort of run for cover tomorrow, I think. Then when you avoid the wrath.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Marie won't. She doesn't do wraths, does she? Oh.
I'm not saying anything else about Marie. I'm going to be here.
I love Marie. I won't hear. She doesn't do wrath. No. But this is incredible. But like we said earlier on, you know that this is not the true price of the gemstone. I mean, our Jewellery Maker viewers know that it is not a $4.95 strand.
No, and when the prices go back up, I wouldn't expect any of our customers to go, oh, they're putting. It's nothing to do with that. This is a one-off opportunity, but its normal price is the right price.
Yeah, this is simply because it is tonight.
Yes.
Simply because it is tonight, and it's one-time only event opportunity. It's the first time. I think it's the first time we've actually had you for pretty much an entire show.
It is. I think the longest it was an hour. I think last time. So this is the.
So do we want this to happen again?
Definitely.
I think so too. I think so. It'd be lovely to actually invite sort of all of our sort of. We can't have everybody, obviously, but you know, behind the scenes, because they are a fantastic team, aren't they?
Yeah, amazing what they do, and I think I'll have an opportunity, hopefully, birthday week we can bring everybody onto air, say hello,
That would be
and
cool.
introduce the team and everything.
Good.
So they don't know that, and they're going to be really. I'm annoying everybody tonight.
So I do it regularly.
Anybody that
It's
doesn't
fine.
want to come on, so.
It's fine. It's fine. We might have to go out the front garden. I actually think on the birthday week because there's that. It's because there's that many. We won't all fit in the studio. I don't think. Let's not forget.
That'd be good though.
That would be good. Let's not forget the call centre. Let's not forget our amazing warehouse team. You know that work. Our Indian team. It's a big company, isn't it, these days?
Yeah, they all do an amazing job.
Really do.
Yep.
$4.95. It is to thank our fabulous customers who are watching at home, and hopefully to welcome lots of new customers to the family as well. We are live. We broadcast live from 8 a.m. in the morning through to 10 o'clock at night. The show is repeated 24 hours as well. So if you want to watch it, if you're a night owl, then you can still carry on watching and shopping with us. And we're a very interactive show, so we love to hear from you. Love to. 60777. Start your text with JM Studio. This opal actually. I won't do it because Tom's beautifully packaged that. But
They would go, yeah, really nicely. Yeah, beautiful.
They'd go amazing together. 8.15.
Can't
Or-
do this on a 10.
It's under 10.
I can't believe that.
Natural pink opal. Permission to take it to a Simon special price?
Okay. As you've asked during this show, yeah.
Can we?
Just that one though, nothing else. Yeah, tomorrow.
Are we allowed to reveal? No.
Me? You would sell no? £6.95.
Wow, for natural pink opal.
Yep. And I really shouldn't be doing that because that's not part of this show.
You know what
So-
Tom's like though. He likes to push boundaries, doesn't he?
Really?
Just pushing those
Let's put it
boundaries.
right in there as well. So
Yeah,
I've got it.
committed now. Committed. 8.15 for this in the morning. Make sure you tune in for that, folks. It's our final 10. It's 10 to 10, cowboy time. So 10 minutes if you want to message in any questions for Simon or our gorgeous Claire as well. We are here live. Yeah, if you've got any requests, etc. I don't know if you want to ask about Simon's role because you are very busy. You know, and there's lots of people who say, Simon, you're one of the go-to people in terms of, can we have this, can we have that, can we have this, can we have that as well?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, but we, like I say, in the back end, Marie and the buying team do amazing work. I just try and structure it as best as possible to help make sure that we've got the consistency through the shows and we're providing guest designers with as much product as possible, and also stopping some of our producers wanting stuff a little bit earlier or for other shows, and try and be as fair as possible across the shows wherever we can.
That's some challenging job.
And looking after the guest designers. You
Yes,
look after us as well, don't you?
I was about to
Best I
say
can.
that as well. Yeah, Simon does actually look after all the guest designers too. So, yeah, tell you what, you really have got your hands full then, because they're a rabble.
Not from I have obviously from what you've seen earlier. I have no input into what they design. They are more. They are the expert. Yeah, exactly.
There we go. On your back,
As the response we got. So those guys, I just try and help wherever I can.
There was a tumbleweed moment though, you know.
I was going to leave. I wasn't walking out.
Anybody? Hello?
Please.
Okay, moving on to... Oh, I'm going to do these then. They're fab.
Those as well.
I love them. I think these are gorgeous. So they're quite ethereal, quite whimsical. I don't know.
I like unicorns.
Do you know what, Kerry? These will go with your outfit that you're wearing right now. She looks super, super cute in her fluffy pink. So 342 carats of Mystic coated. We all agreed there. So as soon as I picked these up, you're like, yeah,
I was
I
going to
like
ask you
these.
to pick those up.
So they are statements, aren't
Oh,
they?
very much so. They're almost like out of this world.
Yeah, I love it. I love it, love it. So I can understand in your trip to the vault, which, oh gosh, I can't remember the last time I actually went there.
We should go over.
We should.
Pick for a show.
Yes, Elle's picks,
Why not?
Claire's picks.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yes, I'm definitely game for that. Okay, so I can see why this kind of jumped out at you.
Yep. So this are $12.95.
For 342 carats.
342. Yeah.
Wow. It's not a small strand. And each of those, I don't know, I feel like I launched these, I don't know if that's true. I feel like I did.
You might want to do it. So.
But one of those, I didn't, oh, okay. I've definitely seen them before, but one of those turned on its profile as a prong set, one of your cocktail looks would look amazing.
Yeah, gorgeous. Or caging them as well.
Yeah.
But they do look really nice together.
Love it. $12.95, so one of our final Simon deal prices. It's been fun this evening, and it's gone so quickly as well.
It has.
It's gone a lot quicker than I thought, actually.
Yeah.
Flown by.
Flown by. Lots of new customers, which is wonderful. Welcome them with open arms on our Facebook page, Jewelry Makers. And if you have got any questions, then we are live. You can text us live in the studio. There's lots of text messages that we haven't been able to show this evening, by the way. But we shall have a chuckle about them afterwards. That's fine. And we'll print them off as well and send them to Marie too, so that Marie sees them.
Ammunition for her.
There's been lots of messages coming through. Lots of appreciation for our gorgeous Claire's jewellery, because it's always amazing, isn't it? Always, always, always amazing. And we do look forward to the next sort of Simon's
Simon's Picks.
Simon's Picks appearance. We look forward to that, folks. I'm back with you bright and early in the morning now because we've got that beautiful, beautiful pink opal, which is completely natural, as promised. Agreed by yourself, just to remember.
Yep, agreed.
$6.95. $6.95 in the morning. It is here. Let me just show you. So this is happening at 8:15 in the morning. I'm going to guess, I haven't got the specifications here, but I think that's Peruvian opal, just because it's actually got that gorgeous, gorgeous glow. Claire, thank you so much for joining us this evening. It was so perfect. When are you back?
I'm back on Wednesday. Wednesday morning.
You're a busy lady.
Yeah.
On the morning.
On the
so what
morning,
have you got coming up?
Yeah, I've got some got glass views.
Oh, love that, love that. Simon, thank you so much. So when can we get you back?
Don't know yet. We'll have to wait and see.
Soon we hope. Soon we hope. Like I said, I'll see you bright and early in the morning, jewellery makers. Do not go anywhere. Tomorrow as well, we've got an amazing deal of the day. A beautiful strand of opal, isn't it?
Amazing.
Incredible quality. Very, very limited. I hope you've enjoyed the show. We certainly have. We'll see you soon.